Hey buds, it's Uncle Travis here. Ready for another episode of Mystery Titans Theater. I'm gonna make this quick. Join the Patreon. We got in the latest one, for this one we got 2 matches, so you're gonna love that. That's great. Big thing though I want to tell everybody about. If you live in Vancouver area, Boomsday tonight, absolutely no wrestling allowed, is a live comedy variety talk show that Boom Pro Wrestling is putting on. I'm hosting. We're super jazzed about it. We really want you guys to come. This January 13th at the world famous Rio Theater. Tickets are $15. Kids 12 and under, $12. Please come. It's going to be a blast. It'll be a great stocking stuffer. Going to be your friends. Tell everybody you know. Please. We really want this thing to go off. It's going to be great. But yeah. On Twitch, I have access to 4 new animated emotes. So if you are a Twitch subscriber, tell me what you want, and I will make it an animated emote within reason, as long as it's legal. Yeah, so we are back December 16th, a week turnaround, because it's we're trying to fit all these in, and we've confirmed finally, I guess, returning Matt Palagaru, the best from All Star Wrestling. Check them out. And then December 30th for our annual film watch. It's the Frightful Four, getting back together one more time in 2023. And I'm already starting, look at this, I'm already starting to work on next year's 2024, and I might as well announce it now, January 13th. The great, not Dr. Death, Steve Williams, continuing a new tradition, or an ongoing tradition. This will be a 3rd year in a row that he's our first guest of the new year. I think that'll be great. Enjoy the show. Yeah, I'm trying to keep you guys updated here. I need to, okay. This is, we're working on this transition here again. So if you got friends who are having these cosmic vision, you want to work, the next step over is to get them into like more of a bleak epiphany, and then eventually an erotic email. Okay, keep an eye on this. Okay, I'm going to check that off so we know which ones we are on top of. Yeah. And beyond that, give us your money.
All right, here we go. Another beautiful day here at PWG for the biggest man in this building yet. Woo! What's this attitude I sense come from over here? Hey, talking to you. Hey, hardcore. What's this attitude you're saying in my direction? What, do you think you're so big and mad or something? I'm the pro wrestling gorilla, not you. Come on, Jack. I'm ready for some action and some satisfaction right now. Well, come on, huh? What? You think you're so big to look at me, huh? Come on.
Good.
This is really early PWG. I don't know if you can plan it. Because more or less what happens here, all this crazy stuff. Yeah, I mean, you might see it. It's our kind of 2003 comedy, I guess.
I guess so.
That was Disco Machine, right?
That was Human Tornado. Oh, no, that guy's a local guy named Hugh Bomberry. It was,
all right. Wow.
Took that bump.
That will be tough to top, but this is Mystery Titans Theater. Welcome back, everybody. We had to take a bit of a hiatus there to the scheduling, but we're all back. And boy, we got a loaded booth tonight. My name is Travis Walash, and I'm joined as always by the Ken Burns of wrestling, the Chief J historian, the 3rd brainbuster, Kelly T. Nelson. Kelly, how are you?
Doing great, Jack.
And we got the guy who tracked down that amazing footage, your buddy and mine, right off a jet from Jersey, Johnny Hedgepath. Johnny, how are you?
Good. Just got back from Jersey, and what better start with the Manhattan transfer? But let's get to the band we saw in the mask in the beginning of the show. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah.
Well, our dear buddy back again, and he's putting it on. Our man. Taro himself, Kevin Lyon. Kevin, welcome back, buddy.
Thanks for having me here. I have not seen that promo in a long time.
That was fantastic.
Are you guys aware of how tall Hardcore Kid is, by the way? He's like 6'6".
Yeah, I did want to ask about those guys. Before we get to that, yeah, we have a real loaded booth because we got our the guy to make sure we don't break any laws tonight, make sure we stay within the bounds of legality. Your pal and mine, Sean Whittaker. Sean, how you doing?
I am the fifth wheel of tonight, and happy to be here.
Love it. We got
He's
5 in the chat,
tire.
5 on board.
He's the spare tire in case one of us, goes careening off the side.
Yeah.
You can go right in there.
He's Sergeant Hulka. He's our big toe.
Oh,
Yes.
very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Bravo.
Stripes is a good reference. Anytime you can manage that, you're doing well, Johnny.
So yeah, we got our boy who we haven't seen in a while, Manny Fernandez. Fuck yeah.
Manny
And,
withdrawal.
Yeah.
And of course, my favorite of all time, Boogie Woogie Man. But boom, there goes Ron Rossi, the jobber team of the Golden Terror and Ron Rossi.
Hey, beer and baseball in the chat.
Yeah,
Got our
that'd
boy.
be Michael, one of my close friends. We didn't see him in the video, but that's the disco machine.
Oh, cool.
In the chat.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. So who was that super tall drink of water?
So his name was Hardcore
Holy-
Kid.
Look at that flying burrito there, man.
He actually had a minute run in WWE as Jesus, Carlito's bodyguard.
Oh, the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
who stabbed the guy who stabbed John Cena.
Stabbed
Yeah,
Cena.
the guy who
bar.
stabbed John
Mhm.
Cena.
Hilarious.
Dumber angles of both.
Yeah, but he was definitely a guy. I mean, you see him as a huge dude, like
Wait.
6'6" something.
Okay, hold that thought. You got to turn this up. This promo is outstanding.
And look what he has. The perfect
He lays some accusations down on Dusty Rhodes.
You're fat.
Because I knew Baby Doll was feeling a little down after 30 days in purgatory, as it were.
Purgatory.
It's a little bit rough, down there shoveling this stuff, but she did it with all the class and elegance and dignity that the true woman should do and did.
Should
She did
do.
it all. But there's one thing she told me. She came back to me and she goes, Tully, Dusty Rhodes, he tried everything in the world to try to seduce me. He was horrible.
Seduce-
And he got
imagine
drunk
that.
one night and all this.
Dusty
Rhodes,
entering in like
I
a silk robe.
love you.
Yeah.
Of all people,
He just said Baby Doll said he tried to get her drunk.
the world television champion. You got a
Walks in.
a lady.
Silk
He's like-
robe and
he's like-
and a bottle of Cavatier.
Not Dusty
And Harvey
Rhodes.
Weinstein, he's jerking off in plants.
That doesn't seem like you to me. Do you think I'm your buddy? I don't think so.
Watch the end of this promo. It's hilarious.
The microphone. Dusty Rhodes. I'm the United States Heavyweight Champion.
Is this
I
the-
have the perfect woman
Let's see.
back at my side.
No.
Spending
No.
30 miserable days with you. Magnum TA, poor Magnum TA. Lost his mind, lost everything. He lost his belt, and then he forgot how to defend himself. Well, I tell you what, you can scream and holler all you want. The Anderson brothers and myself, and you're going to get to see what an awesome six-man tag team we are
All right.
in just a little while. They took care of you. Dusty Rhodes, they took care of you.
Tully suddenly lose the script.
You want to have the United States Heavyweight
Well, her
Championship
facial expressions are making me lose the script.
professional wrestling. You got to come to Tully Blanchard. Dusty Rhodes.
She is
you
messed
heard
up.
the world, the television
That's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe.
got me tongue-tied a little bit, Baby Doll. Dusty Rhodes, I will take care of you. I think that's it.
Yeah, he got all tongue-tied and messed up, then just turns around and goes, getting a little tongue-tied, Baby Doll. Ron Bass comes out here, very next promo, Ron Bass goes, looks like Tully Blanchard's a little tongue-tied.
Hilarious.
I'm the one that's keeping from being a world
You think that's Baby Doll, not fucked up. She's trying to look seductive.
Yeah, it seemed like she was
Yeah, but-
workshopping some facial expressions.
Yeah.
Or she
Live.
She could be imitating Dusty.
They're the
That's
ones
what-
they're the ones Dusty
Yeah.
tried to teach her when he entered in the silk
But it was
robe
like,
and
it was like she
Cavatier.
had, it was like she had 12 facial expressions and she was circling the clock. You know, like,
yeah.
like every 5 seconds. I need to
Like
change
Ron
my expressions.
DeSantis. She's like Ron DeSantis trying to
Trying to-
smile like a human man.
Yeah.
Look at you Canadians with the American political humor. Well done, sir.
Oh, man, I see gifs of the debate just like everybody.
Well, believe me, if you paid attention, you could do Canadian ones as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, no.
Oh no. What do we have here? Oh,
We saw
we got-
Abby again. Abby
Yeah.
and the
Paul Jo-
Warlord. Or Barbarian.
No, Barbarian
Yep.
versus Hard Rock Ricky Reeves and not sure.
Is he the ball baron still at this point? Is that what Paul Jones always called him for whatever reason?
Yeah.
Hilarious. I
My
like that.
ball Baron.
I thought you said Ball Baron is good too.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
Ball
Baron.
Baron.
Ball Baron.
Is
was
Baron
hearing
von
Ball Baron.
Raschke's
I'm the
Baron?
Baron of balls. That's what he starts to turn. That's the Attitude Era. Baron von Raschke. He starts going after balls. He's the Ball Baron.
The ball claw.
The claw.
Damn.
There's got to be a ball bearing joke.
They
in there
missed
somewhere.
Well,
golden
speaking of
opportunity.
balls, geez, he's grabbing his balls.
Hard Rock
With
Ricky,
that
he was
face.
having a hard. He was having a hard time getting a hold of Hard Rock Ricky Reeves' nuts so he could properly press them. Right.
Watch
That's
out
why
for
Hard
my
Rock Ricky-
Reeves. You got
don't
me
see-
by the Reeves.
You don't see Hard Rock Ricky Reeves for much longer. That's why he got canned. He gets backstage and Dusty's like, "You got to let the Bob Band grab you all up in there."
In those crevices.
He grabs your junk. He grabs your junk.
Sometimes the grape got to get squished. Jack.
That's the business. That's the risky business.
Every match is enhanced by picture in picture.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go Abby. This is funny. We're actually seeing these like we know there's not going to be a Abby blade job, which is
No,
like,
Abby doesn't bleed.
Oh,
in
you
jobber
never know.
matches.
He doesn't even need the blade sometimes.
I
He
know,
starts
but
bleeding.
I mean, we don't get color. Oh yeah, we might still get some just because he's
No, jobbers don't bleed in Crockett. And this was once again in 1985, with every wrestling that was on television, this was by far the best syndicated wrestling show of WWF, AWA, World Class. 85 was already had. Okay, I'm sorry, UWF. This
Yeah.
and Mid South and
Memphis is still pretty good.
Memphis. You never get what you were getting with Memphis.
It was up and
in
down, but
85.
its peaks were as high as anybody's.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kelly, when did UWF start syndicating nationally? Because I've never seen it like late '86 in LA.
That's when I got it.
Right?
Sounds about right.
All right.
Yeah.
So it was really a damn shame how short it was for us, but at least got a few months of it.
Well, Kevin, that was also when I got California Championship Wrestling. That was that channel. Like that, yeah. That U68 and I
your Cinema Paradiso moment.
Yeah.
You're just like the little boy looking over seeing the.
Yep, seeing Bear Trap Smith.
What year was that LA stuff we saw for the New Year's a couple years ago, Travis?
Oh man, I can't remember.
1980, I think.
I'm thinking that was 80, 81. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, not the. Actually, it still made it to 1982 somehow, but it was pretty much dead.
It was
by
pretty
then.
dire.
Yeah, it was
as I recall.
dire. It was very dire.
That's cool. At least there's some footage. I heard there's pretty much nothing from
Yeah.
territory.
Unfortunately, it's the dying years, not the. There's
Not the
some
front peak
Piper.
years.
Yeah,
But the
there's
monster?
some
Come
Piper.
on. Did
Yeah,
you watch
the monster. I don't know. Is there footage of that?
I know I saw it on
Ooh.
YouTube at one point. but
Yeah,
I
Really
missed
good.
it.
That was heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. Then I tried looking for it once and couldn't find it. But yeah,
Shattered.
it doesn't.
One
Mean
for those of you keeping score at home, that's one shattered Rossi clavicle.
All right.
That was Rossi, right?
No, Rossi was in the first match.
Oh, okay. What is,
Dave,
see, now
David
she's
Crockett
looking,
actually goes.
now she's looking at the lights.
No, she's looking up in the corner. Yeah.
What?
They actually started this promo with so you're not feeling quite so tongue-tied now, Tully. You want to give it another shot? They
I
totally
appreciate
ribbed
it.
Tully on this.
Mm,
All right.
And Tully ribs himself on it too. It's funny.
Hilarious.
That seems very Canadian if you're making fun of yourself.
She was getting her mind right because I told her, I said, you've got to be
Looks like she got her mind right, Tully.
Yeah, she had a couple minutes in the bathroom to
Nice, so,
to powder up a little bit, to powder.
powder up. Exactly my point.
Powder,
Yes,
to powder her nose.
totally. On an expensive ski trip.
yeah, both of them.
Yeah. Who's your partner in chat there, Kev? Again,
Beer baseball. That would be the disco machine.
Disco Machine. So he mentioned the guy next to the guy was Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. Yeah, that video be at the top. It was Al, and I can't remember who that was, but that was Alcatraz was the guy's name.
But he Moose has been reading Death of the Territories. It said it was late 85 or 86 when something died. I can't remember. But also, he had it on Arizona Sports Programming Network, and he had the Sports Channel and Prime Network for baseball.
Yeah.
So Disco Machine was the guy who slipped on the water.
No,
right?
it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
So who was-
That would be the Human Tornado.
That was Human Tornado. Okay.
Yes, a future PW champion, and one of his titles he would say is like, "I'm the only black man in Nacho Libre." because he's in one of the wrestlers.
Right.
He's
Mm.
L Snowflake was his name, by the way.
Oh God.
Of course.
I remember.
Bill Watts, a consultant on the
I remember
script
when
or
Human Tornado was got really good. Like people were sending. This is before GIFs. I remember just little clips were going around, especially DVD VR of Human Tornado, and everyone loved him.
Yeah.
So, and his name was L Snowflake. Where was he billed from?
I don't remember.
San Francisco.
Well, I was just gonna say we had a snow day in Vancouver today, Travis.
The left coast.
Yeah.
We didn't get it. I didn't get any snow in my neck of the woods.
Oh,
I
really?
was teaching online to a student in Richmond who was saying it was coming down hard where he was, which is
It was?
not far away. So
Plenty of snow up here on the farm.
I'm just gonna say it must be.
You're not gonna believe this. It didn't snow where I live in California.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
bullshit.
We're shocked.
It only rained money for Shohei Ohtani. That's the only. That's what we got in LA.
Yeah,
What was the number?
He's
700
washed
million
his
over 10
fastest
years?
prime.
700 million for 10 years. Although there's a whole bunch of things in the contract saying someone's getting deferred. So he gets
yeah,
a
he's
lot of
gonna
it
be-
later, so they can spend money now to get a bit.
He has
Because the Dodgers need to really rebuild.
he's got the 2023 Bobby Bonilla contract, right?
I wish it was like $1 million a year for 30 years, but I think it's a lot more than that.
No kidding. Yeah.
Just multiply that by a bit.
Yes.
That was an outrageous contract in its day, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
July 1st is
Someone-
Bobby Bonilla Day. I still definitely celebrate that every
Yeah.
year.
Love it.
Yeah.
So Moose is saying Human Tornado lost his leg, unfortunately.
No. That did not happen.
Or is that a Kerry Von Erich?
No,
reference?
I don't. Okay. He went online and posted a thing making it sound like he lost his leg. I don't know what he was thinking. It's like just something he did online. And many of my friends are like, what the hell's wrong with Tornado? I almost said it wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're like, why is he posting this? We're all checking me out. I'm like, no, he's fine. Like, because I literally saw him in Vegas. He lives in Vegas. I saw him a couple years ago, and they're all asking me, hey, does he still have his foot? And I'm like, no,
so
he has
funny.
2 legs. I'm watching him walk unless he has a very good prosthetic.
He's trying to get that Kerry Von Erich sympathy heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tornado. I was gonna say it's a tornado curse.
Yes.
Put that name on it.
I mean, come on, it's all the signs are there.
Yeah. One thing that was really fun is I went to the theater once in the mid 2000s and Rudy Ray Moore was there. And
Amazing.
yeah, so someone actually asked him, hey, what do you know about this wrestler called the Human Tornado? And he's just like, man, if you ever see that guy, I'm gonna kick that guy's ass. Blah, 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 blah.
Amazing.
And what I love is that's one of my favorite things in wrestling is I gave that guy the gimmick. I told him you should be the Human Tornado.
That's
And
awesome.
when he first started, he actually used the Human Tornado song for the movie, and
Oh,
I was like, that's
great.
one of my proudest achievements. I'm like, yes, and he came out doing the suit and the whole bit, and I'm like, man, you got this gimmick down.
That's awesome.
So Moose saying in the chat that MJF's part got cut in the Iron Claw. Left on
I
the
heard
card.
it did.
Wow.
Yeah. I heard that too.
Man, I'm really excited to see it. And it's been funny. Every time those ads are coming on, like they look so good. And Nora's like, I can't wait to see it. I'm like, Nora, I don't think it's gonna be a fun movie, dude.
I don't think she's old. I don't think she's old enough to go to that movie, Travis.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, I'll tell you what. I'm sure I know why they cut him from it, because I saw a still and the fucking wig they had on MJF was ridiculously bad. It looked so bad.
Yeah.
I'm spacing out. Who was MJF supposed to play?
Lance Von Erich.
Oh, oh my God, he was Lance.
What's the
The
release
fake
date
it,
for
the
the
fake
film?
it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So they're gonna have Lance in there.
December 20th or 22nd.
13 days, 22nd.
22nd. That's the Friday before Christmas. So I love
That's
that
Kelly
apparently
Moe.
they cut the whole thing. There's no Chris Von Erich in the film at all, but
He's
they're gonna
not in
include
it at all.
Lance. But they're gonna include Lance.
Yeah, I know. They don't
That's
include
funny.
Chris at all, but they did. Well, maybe that's why they cut Lance. They figured, well,
Yeah.
I think that was just they had him in there just to show like just how terrible it got.
Yeah.
I think I did read that the producers were like, we left out Chris because we just figured the audience could only take so much.
Yeah. That's fair.
That was their quote. Yeah,
That's fair. I mean, Mike's definitely enough. You know what I mean?
All right, we got rock and roll against
There's
who
rock
the
and roll
Jobbers are
against-
taking on.
I'm not sure who that guy is.
Got the Russians on commentary.
Commentary.
Yeah, they did the promo before the match, of course.
Yeah, saw that.
There he is.
What's the date on this?
Because
Because didn't they debut winning the
85.
tag? Well, didn't they debut winning the belts?
August.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They debuted in July and won the belts.
Okay. Right. That's right. That was
Yeah,
a
it was
classic.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we watched it. We watched it on this. Kevin, I remember just tuning in that Saturday morning and being completely like, what the fuck is this? A main event match that it's the entire
The
show.
whole
Yeah.
show,
Yeah. That's unheard of back
And
then.
these guys are coming in for the first time and win the belts. I was like, this is not like anything else on wrestling that I'm used to. And that's what cemented. I was like, oh, this is the wrestling to watch. Not that I didn't watch all of it.
Yeah.
Except for Glow. I couldn't watch
there
Glow.
you go. So Johnny, I mean, you being you're a few years older than me, but being a teenager and seeing these guys come out and all the girls screaming, were you kind of just like with them, or were you a fan of the rock and roll?
No. Okay, a little bit. Okay, I did think at the time that I was like, I thought it was a little funny that Robert Gibson was considered a heartthrob, but I got it. I got it with Ricky Morton though.
Because I
Just
remember
because
the
of his selling,
Fantastics.
yeah.
I was just like, as a 13-year-old kid, it's like, oh my God, it's the last thing I want to see. When I saw them like in their ride 88, I'm going, what the hell is this about? But then nowadays, I'm like, they're so good.
Yeah. Well, I got okay. Both of the fabulous ones were good looking.
Yeah.
The Fantastics, Bobby Fulton, not very good looking, but Tommy Rogers was a good looking man. So
there's always wrestling attractiveness and there's non-wrestling attractiveness.
well, yeah, it was like I remember the cover of like a PWI magazine, and it was like from '84. It's like wrestling sexiest heartthrobs, and Hogan's on there.
Oh my God.
Tommy Rich still.
What about
Tommy Rich?
Loverboy
Harry,
Dennis
I got.
Condrey?
Loverboy, yeah, I know.
Your baseball suit.
I mean,
and then you'd see
Billy Jack Haynes.
Billy Jack, but then you'd see Rick Martel and Ricky Steamboat, and you go,
I was just gonna ask,
you'd be like,
where does
yeah,
they rank?
look, obviously.
Look at that kid. Look at that Tommy Young.
Tommy
kid.
Young.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Over
Tommy Young's the best.
slides.
He almost went a little too
You almost
far.
lost control of that.
Yeah.
You know, it's the old baseball slide to the floor. That you know,
That's fucking awesome. I want to see this again.
Oh,
I don't know if we're gonna get
my! I almost landed on the floor.
You're doing your Jimmy Barnett?
Now I'm doing my Tommy Young.
That's Tommy.
My boy.
Okay.
I was almost on my knees.
Ooh, you know I never ever gotten on my knees, don't you?
Rock and roll.
Only
is
to pray.
king.
I only get on my knees.
I bet you they got some strongly worded letters from the Bible Belt with that. Rock and roll is not king, sir. There's one man who is king where I come.
By the mid '80s, it was okay in the South.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we
it
had
took
the
30 years.
We did have the the
wow.
Judas Priest lawsuit around there.
Well, yeah, heavy
Ozzy
metal.
Osbourne,
Yeah, that was
okay.
that was different.
Ball Baron, the Ball Baron,
saying,
the Ball
speaking of
Baron is in the
Bob
house.
Aaron.
Speaking of Judas Priest, check out the Barbarians casual. wear.
Yeah, no kidding. He got that from Rob's closet.
He's got yeah.
And at the time, Rob says, "I'll just stay in here."
There you go.
Congo the Barbarian.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he was. I don't know why he was always called that in like the magazine. I think it was just in the magazines they were called that.
It was just the
Yeah.
The magazines could be fucking stubborn about shit too.
I think he was Conga somewhere, maybe Montreal.
Georgia, he was
Was it
definitely
Georgia? I think
Oh, okay.
Montreal too with Haku pre.
When
It's
he
like he
first-
couldn't settle on a gimmick. Is like, I'm either going to be a construction worker or a gay biker. I gotta go. Get out there.
Why not both? I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta.
Chocolate
One's your
peanut butter.
hobby and one's your job.
You see how he's like has his arm around him. They're like a couple walking out.
Yeah.
Like, what is
They
happening
just left the
there?
Blue Oyster Bar.
Yeah.
Virginia. We always look forward to coming to this Virginia area.
And all I heard was Ivan
Sure
calling
you
the-
do, Ivan.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
I know you got that too, Jack.
Yeah.
Area. I got a little pause. Area.
Yeah, no one has ever said in their life, "I'm very happy to be in Wheeling, West Virginia."
We're very happy to be coming. That's all I heard.
Yeah, exactly.
He was
Right
talking
after the
like-
guys went to the Blue Oyster Bar.
Yeah. Well, no, he was literally saying, he's like, this may surprise you to hear this, but as proud Russian athletes, we are always proud to come to a great city like Wheeling, West Virginia, where the competition is tough. I was like, what? Here we go.
I have childhood memories of driving from Toronto down to Florida in about '82
Uh-huh.
and going through West Virginia and eating at like Dutch pantries or whatever.
Yep.
having like, like just all the way down the East
It
Coast.
don't take long to go through West Virginia. It's a 15-minute. I know that route, and you're 15 minutes.
True. We did stop there because I had a childhood friend who moved there, but
I heard it's
your
the
point's well
entire
taken.
length of Country Road by John Denver. You can make it through West Virginia.
Pretty close.
The longest 2 hours of your life, those 15 minutes.
Very good.
Thought that was Kansas.
Hey, turn it up a bit for this Oli promo. It's fucking, it's fucking fantastic.
They don't wear a lot of silk. They don't wear a bunch of rags tied around them. They don't play music going to the ring. But the people that do know what the Andersons are all about are those guys that go to the gym every day, those power lifters, those guys that really are tough, that have been in a street fight, have fought 2 or 3 guys at one time.
Man.
You know what the Andersons are
Oli's
all about.
such a
We may
weirdly
not be
unsettling
handsome.
dude.
We may not be
And
flashy.
everything about him, his promo style is completely unique. You completely believe this man is a psychopath.
Team. Oh, what you want? We're good. We're awfully good.
Spit out a thumbnail there, I
How
think.
great they are. We show them how great we are.
He's so calm.
To Magnum TA and Dusty Rhodes are these world champions. I'm talking about the Rock and Roll Express. We challenge everybody. We challenge the truck driver. We challenge the bartender. We challenge all the people in the bar. We challenge everybody because we know we're the best. Now,
Pretty sure.
I challenge the clerk at the grocery store.
You almost went Black
Challenge-
Scorpion there on the best.
A little bit.
Give him credit. He's got a good rhythm to his delivery.
Yeah.
Of promo.
Oh, he's a great promo.
Really cool.
It reminds me of like Lou Albano when he did the quietly menacing style of promo
Right. I'll be right back.
as a manager.
Here we go. Denny Brown. Oh, Travis walks away and he misses his favorite belt. Denny Brown's
The NWA junior belt.
Denny Brown's pointy,
One of a kind.
It's weird. His weird pointy belt as the NWA junior heavyweight champion. That looks like if he bent over to tie his shoes, he'd stab himself with it.
A very prestigious belt, no doubt.
that is correct. And I'm talking about the
At times it wasn't it Danny Hodges? It's the same one.
Do you see that sign?
Did you see that sign?
Yes. So
I
are you
did.
Russian, Johnny?
Apparently, I'm Russian
All right.
because some kid had a sign that said, "I'm glad I'm not Russian because then I'd be bald."
It's a
Funny, in
Chernobyl.
10
It's a
10 years, it'd
Chernobyl
be pretty
reference.
cool to be born.
Well, we had Chernobyl yet. We're a few months away from Drago showing everybody that there could be big buff Russians or blonde.
Oh, like Rocky Four's come out by this time, right?
I think it was like
Mhm.
Christmas of '85.
Was it
remember-
Christmas? Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, it was Christmas because I remember.
Because I really,
Yeah, I
'cause
went to it in
always-
the theater. Yeah.
Oh,
I
same
always
here.
thought, yeah,
Same
you're
here.
right. Because
Yeah, likewise.
you're right. I saw it in the theater on a date. So you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's weird. I always remembered Nikita as a ripoff of Ivan Drago, but no.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all urban
yeah, no, he
legend that
predated that.
what Kerry was up for that role, Nikita was up
Yeah,
for that role. I'm sure
Nikita
that's
was
all.
up for
I'm
the
sure that's all
role.
bullshit.
Yeah. I know it's bullshit because on the plane to New Jersey, I read that book, The Last Action Heroes, about the history of the rise of the action movie genre in the
That sounds
70s
cool.
to early 90s. Dude, it is one of the best reads I've had in a long time. I was almost done with it by the time the plane landed.
So that's a new book.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to
I
write that
wish.
down.
Yeah, it was hardcover where I bought it.
The
so
last action heroes.
And
Thank you.
and I finished it, and I finished
Oh,
it that night.
that's
at my dad-
awesome.
Yeah.
Never seen that before. A double backbreaker like
Yeah.
that.
But
Is
Kevin,
that
I
always
finished,
part of their repertoire? Sorry.
I finished it that night at my dad's house. It's awesome.
Cool.
Highly
I'm gonna look that
recommend
up then. Thank you.
it. Yeah, I've never seen that before, Travis. It's
Yeah.
it looked cool.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Uh-oh.
Goodness gracious.
Oof,
jeez.
boom.
Ended that guy's singing career. Straight for the larynx.
That we got to save that kind of call for the Steamboat Savage match.
Right.
There, Travis.
All right. Is that your Patreon?
Is that your Patreon?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
But
we're
we'll
talking
advertise
about
the page. I will advertise for later. For those of you lucky enough to be patrons of the Patreon, I did pick a match from Toronto, but it's not Steamboat versus Savage.
Yeah.
But what is it? What is it? Because
however,
we're trying to get Patreon.
It's a match I've never seen before, and I think it'll be
a match Kelly's not seen before, which could be fun.
Wow.
But we've seen this matchup numerous times. It's a legendary 80s matchup, WWF match.
Well, don't keep the potential Patreon.
Oh, you got to pay to find out what it is.
No. You want to get them to buy by telling you. You got to tell them what we're selling.
My match ain't selling 8 tickets.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how
we do have Lord Alfred Hayes in the curtain jerk on our Patreon.
His nickname is even better. His actual nickname in England's even better. I'll give you that.
Rusher with a K.
Savage versus Steamboat. They share the initials with the contestants in the match I did pick, which is Sheik versus Sergeant Slaughter.
Slaughter, awesome, yeah, and we've seen so many of them, yeah. That in a t-shirt.
I know.
Ron Bass in a t-shirt.
Casual Ron Bass. He's wearing pajamas. You can't see him. He was late. He got there in his pajamas and they threw him his hat.
He just always wore the hat. I figured he just always keeps that on.
Oh yeah, he sleeps in it.
Of course.
I can't take it off. I was in an accident. If I take it off, my brains are gonna fall out.
It's like carrying his boots. You know?
That's a good looking cowboy hat. I like that band.
Let me tell you something. It's time to get it down. It's time to get mean, and that's what
I still haven't seen his son, because his son Ron Bass Jr. is wrestling on the Indies.
They're working on some new material. I want to try out. I want to put together a top 5.
I'm gonna put together a top 5 for my set tonight at the Chuckle Hut.
I thought it was gonna be his new pickup lines for Baby Doll. You know, he's gotta try again.
Or else it's just like something. It's like stuff he's written. This comes from the heart.
Yep.
It's like I miss you so very much. I shovel shit myself, and it just ain't the same.
Magnet's keeping it tight up top.
Moose said, that's his muffler, daddy.
Oh no, you know about the muffler, right? Oh no.
Magnum's clearly wearing some product on top.
I'm saying he's keeping it high and tight.
This is in the front, party in the back.
Okay. Oh, and of course, the other guy on the sexiest cover was Magnum TA.
I was gonna say Magnum had to be on that list
with like centerfold pics of him and stuff. I remember that when I was very young.
He's got that
great out of
Cosmopolitan. Him and Burt Reynolds, the exact same.
Yeah.
It's almost like Tom Selleck mustache, almost.
All right, so airplane food. What's up with that?
Dusty Rhodes, sexiest man alive, 1985, daddy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's gonna.
What's up? You guys hear about this women's lib?
You know, it's good to be back here in Wheeling, West Virginia. You know,
that'll play well.
Janine Garofalo ripped him off.
No, he's confirming
with notes.
He's confirming everyone's sushi order. Somebody said I got 3 goma eyes here. I ain't got
I think this is a good
one
time
of you ordered the inagari?
I'd like to ask how well accepted is women's suffrage in West Virginia?
Women's suffrage.
Whoa, wait, watch the shirt dust.
Oh no, these are the bills.
That's right.
Those are his credit card bills. Baby Doll ran up his credit card while she was with him.
Well, we can assume some of it was sushi. The wild salmon sashimi, it's way too much.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Hey, I ordered sushi from my neighborhood place and the price went up
because I'm writing stuff down. What was that sushi?
Wild salmon sashimi.
No, the first one.
Oh, goma.
Spell that for me, please.
GOMA space AE. Oh my gosh.
Gomai, what'd you call it? Nagiri?
3 gomais. Yeah, nigiri sushi.
No, that's not what Dusty would say. Come on. Nigiri.
Yeah, you're right. He'd probably say something that'd get us kicked off Twitch. Trying to pronounce it.
Travis, do you think Dusty would go for the high-end sushi like that?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, Dusty liked the high life. He was.
Oh yeah.
Wined and dined with kings and queens.
And
And you get that
And-
that fancy suit, like the silk, the mink robe to match. Ric
Yeah,
Flair.
yeah,
They would always try
fucking
to
fur
outdo each
coat.
other.
yeah.
That's what he used to
Private
try to
jets.
seduce the baby doll.
Because I'm the
And-
common man, but I got to wear
and
the
they-
$7,000 coat.
And he's like, "What's that, baby? You need me to order you another fur coat? Of course."
And they both went broke. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had to have the nigiri sushi as well.
Whose buddy got here? A guy with 6 stars on
Lots of
his
stars on his trunks.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
He's working on his Magnum mullet, it looks like, by the back, a little bit
Just
down the
a
back, but he needs a little bit more.
It's no
Conway
Star
Twitty
Wars,
over here.
Yes.
no
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars outfit like the Valiant had.
Not. Yeah.
The
Nice
best
to
kit
see you.
ever.
I gotta say, Australia had a really nice kit at that friendly I saw you out there, Sean. Christine Sinclair's retirement
Final game for Canada.
Pretty awesome. A
Yep.
really cool atmosphere.
Yeah, it was a great time. Almost sold out the BC Place, which was renamed in her honor for the night.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was about to make a Meltzer 6-star joke with like someone else in the chat. Darn it.
That's all right. Very good, Moose. Trying way too hard to influence Meltzer.
Did you see that picture of Meltzer dressed like Steve Buscemi in that "Hey, fellow kids"?
No.
Oh,
Oh no.
had his baseball cap on backwards and shit.
Considering that I've been
James.
told I look like Steve Buscemi sometimes, hang on, let me just.
Hilarious. You need to roll the skateboard over your shoulder.
Yeah. So I can't pull a skateboard out. I can pull my mask out and turn my hat around, but can't pull
Hilarious.
that.
So it's fair to say, not just the worldwide, but so much of what I'm picking now without even looking. This has kind of become the Buddy Landell show here on Mystery Bites.
Yeah, he's been on.
I'm all
pretty much
for it.
every episode.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
all
Well,
for it. I love
you have-
Buddy Landell.
You have what, 2 more months until he,
Yeah,
He's got a
that's what
couple
I mean,
more
like,
months.
and he's
Well,
gone.
Dude, I was picking random shit without looking and getting Buddy Landell over the last couple of months.
But, hey, but you have another like 2-3 years of Manny, so Travis will be.
Oh
happy.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, Kevin, given your T-shirt, I mean, Buddy Landell, didn't he work in Portland?
I think when
I-
he was
I
younger,
don't-
maybe.
I don't know. I don't know because I think he did like
Here it
randomly.
comes,
like,
here it
what, like,
comes.
Puerto Rico-
Here we go.
Boom.
Oh, there it is. That's why I'll never get tired of that elbow
yeah,
drop.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember in Portland. But I think he did. Did he do like Puerto Rico or something early in his career?
He
Really?
definitely was in and out of Puerto Rico. He was in and out
Okay.
everywhere. He couldn't keep
Yeah.
a job.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
was
yeah,
gonna say.
yeah, there you go.
If you can't have steady work in Puerto Rico, there's something really wrong with you.
Well,
Wow.
I love
mean,
it. I love it. I'm
put a drop on
trying,
the
man.
island.
I'm trying to help you out, dude. Why don't we?
And he's pushing down, and he's pushing down.
Okay, you do it frontwards. I'll tug on this side. Oh, I said frontwards. Frontwards. Like trying to get a couch down a hallway.
Don't worry,
dude,
I'll go between your legs and untangle it. Don't worry.
that was
That's a great
Tommy,
bit. It's a great bit.
Tommy Young and JJ Dillon just doing a great bit there.
Yeah, I love it.
So
Oh,
fun.
Hey, Duke's in the chat. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, dude.
He said Buddy Landell better than he remembers too. Yeah, man, he's been a real revelation in this for sure as well. Among a lot of revelations. I mean, for me, anyways.
It makes us what we are, or because what we are.
The only weird thing is we get no graphics for any of these guys at
I
all
know.
of these matches. So it's like, I'm glad you guys watch this regularly so you can remember who all the enhancement talent is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they would have it for the enhancement talent.
Oh, they can't be
I
bothered.
mean, is
spending
there
money
a cage match listing for this? Is there a cage match listing for this card, Kelly?
I'm sure there is if I wanted to dig for it.
Anybody doing it?
What are we? August? August
10th. August 10th.
They're good. Sometimes they're not.
Burgundy Ginch, baby. We're
I
gonna
knew
take
all their-
you down.
I knew most of their names like by heart, and
Yeah.
that's the other thing. That was another revelation for me. I said it again. I was like, oh, I didn't know. Me and Danzo didn't call them job guys. We didn't know that term. We called them losers, and we were like,
Well,
man,
that's fair. That is accurate.
and we're like the NWA's losers are so much better than the WWF's losers
Right.
because they were.
Barry Horowitz has entered the chat. and he is pissed
Well,
off.
Travis, remember we were talking
But Barry
earlier.
Horns
wait, wait.
wasn't a jobber in WWF in '85.
No,
I was going to say, Travis,
Oh.
you might remember.
Not in WWF, no.
No. You're telling me Aldo
Travis,
Marino is, and Mario Mancini and all
Rusty
those
Of course.
fucking Brooks.
Rusty
Rusty
Brooks.
fucking
Yes.
motherfucking
Yes.
Brooks.
of course.
Yes.
Tom, or what's his name? What's his name? Dang it! Who's the guy who we always said was like a goon on a hockey team? Johnny, the one guy, somebody McGee.
Oh, Scott McGee. Yeah,
Scott
Scott McGee
McGee.
wasn't a jobber though. He was like the most bottom level of the winners.
Yeah.
For some reason, Oli just mentioned Vern Gagne during the promo. here.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what?
Oli's
Mm.
this Oli promo, he's kind of losing it. It's great. We had calm Oli before, and now we're getting crazy. Like, that's why we're seeing double promos of everybody. Oli's like,
Yeah.
well, I want to.
Oh, here you go.
Finally,
Here we go. Speaking of promos,
I'm gonna give you my lifetime career stats in the NFL.
Oh.
3 rings. Let's start with that, Jack. 3 rings.
And here's why I did in Vietnam.
Yeah.
My purple medal.
Yeah. Purple Heart.
Congressional Medal of Honor.
And now I've started my own bread. Why doesn't he just take that? He should do that in his later years. I'm Dave from Dave Killer's Bread.
Yeah. Here we go. Look at those pants.
He's doing like he's like what's his name?
It's like
Chris
baseball
Farley, Matt Foley, motivational speaker.
Oh, come on. You know that Jimmy Valiant lived in the van down by the river at some point in his life.
Yes. But those slacks are from like a zoot suit.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Booger Man has been up and down. He's lived in a van down by the river in the penthouse all the way at the top, baby. It's Valiant's War now.
Still, man, this war's been going on longer than the 100-Year War.
Oh, and it just still goes on.
It is
But
the wrestling equivalent of the 100 Years' War.
it
Yeah,
is.
that's good way of-
It is.
yeah.
But
This
this is
point-
this is
You
hold
know,
on. This is the official joining of forces of the Raging Bull and the Boogie Woogie Man. And now give me a kiss, David Crockett.
Yeah,
And,
but wouldn't he betray him?
And he,
I'm gonna put my tongue
of
down
course
your
he
throat.
will. Of course he will.
well,
but,
Ron Bass is looking like he's lost some weight.
He has.
Boy, why did Ron take his hat off? He should've kept
I'm
that
very
cowboy hat
sick.
on.
I'm very
That's
sick.
a big mistake. That's a big mistake, is what it is. for-
Okay, so
What
we're
is happening
getting
in this match?
we're getting a quote unquote good match. I mean, you know who's going to win
Yeah.
this, but this is Dan Spivey, the American Starship Eagle,
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
young Sam Houston, and Ron Bass versus the Proto Horseman.
All right.
Right. Ron Bass just getting over that bout of pneumonia.
Something. Laying off the beers for a few months for some reason.
He's getting in shape to be a baby.
Trying to
face.
save my marriage.
He's gaining some abdominal muscle. Is what he's doing.
So Moose used his highlight in the chat today, Johnny. You'll be happy to say it. The Boogie Woogie Man snatches kisses and vice versa.
You're supposed to clap while you do that, Travis. Come on.
Yeah.
Like anytime I just see Jimmy Valiant,
It took me
I'm
a
like,
second. Sorry.
I can see it. I can see it.
He's
I can
gonna
see the
see
beautiful mind thing going on in your head.
Hey,
He's
it's
baby
jet
faces
lag.
and,
It's jet lag from
High
my
fives.
3.5-hour flight.
I was gonna say
I
that's
did
not
change
proper
time
jet
zone
lag,
for
The guy
my
Johnny.
2
from-
hours. Come on.
Not the guy from Evening Shade.
Oh, okay.
The guy. Who am I thinking of? You know, like
Evening
he had a,
Shade.
not Burt
Evening
Reynolds.
Shade was
I'll
Burt
say
Reynolds.
Burt
Which guy?
Reynolds.
Which guy?
Barry
I
Lou
love-
Henner.
No, I'm thinking of
I love
somebody
that
from
show.
that era. Someone from that era.
Michael something.
Oh, Major Dad. Major Dad. What was
Oh.
that? Is that Dabney
Yeah, yeah.
Coleman? No.
No. Gerald
Dad.
Gerald something.
Gerald
McCraney. Yeah,
McCraney.
Gerald
From
McCraney.
Simon and
McCraney.
Simon.
Yeah, he's
Gerald
married-
McCraney
Simon.
is
McCraney.
Ron
More-
Bass.
More
Yes.
notable. Sure.
Yes.
He's married.
Thanks,
He's
Moose.
married to.
Moose got us there. He
he's
was married to Delta
what's her
Burke.
fa-
Delta Burke.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm afraid it's Splitsville for Delta Burke
Oh,
and
is it?
Major Dad.
Oh.
That's from a Simpsons
They
episode.
didn't even
Really?
use his
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
They
yeah.
look so happy.
That's Unfortunately, his foot fell through confirmation.
Delta just is so funny looking at Moose just going, Michael something, Michael Jeter, Gerald McCready, Delta Burke. That's the last 4 things that Moose said in chat. Fantastic. This is pretty wild, though.
Oh, this match is good.
Crowd is hot.
Can't believe this babyface team is as over as there.
But he's
Speaks
Spivey.
for the power of the heels.
Yeah.
Well, there's that, and Sam Houston's been presented as the young up and comer, and Dan Spivey's a giant motherfucker. I mean, you can kind of believe that they might win. Look, they're winning here. Got the claw. I love this. It's like he's got pine tar on his glove.
Remember in the Bobby McFerrin video with Robin Williams and that other guy with the big mustache? He was like a weird physical comedian in the early 90s, early 80s.
Yeah.
What's that guy do?
It'll come to me.
Yes, that's who this guy looks like. Come on, Moose, get there.
Who looks like
the Ron Bass with that losing all that weight.
No, that guy was really skinny.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Ron Bass looks slimmer than he usually does.
But then again, you had all these matches where it was more or less like 3 or 4 minute, jobber match, like a better term. So they get an exciting match. You're like, oh my God, we got real action here.
Yeah, no, this is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine going to those WF Superstar tapings around 86, 87?
Oh, they were.
Look at Tommy.
At the age of 16, no, I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
Look, man,
Well, you did get main event matches, they just weren't televised.
Right. Yeah, but you had to sit through like 25
4 hours
for them. Yeah.
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 The
3
tickets
hours
were
of
free
jobber
too.
matches? No thanks.
I'd almost rather go to California Championship Wrestling again.
Wow.
Yeah. At least
Moose figured out that guy's name. Can you believe what his name is, you guys? You're never going to believe this. His name? Bill Irwin. That guy.
Yes,
Bill
Bill
Irwin. How crazy is
Bill
that?
Irwin. I knew it was.
So funny. That's hilarious.
It was the actual Bill Irwin. It was he was taking time off from wrestling.
Okay.
Here we go. Sam Houston got better and better and better. He just was so skinny.
Yeah.
I mean, no, at the time, now look, if Sam Houston was around now, he'd be a main event fucking star because he was tall and natural. Big. Well, I don't know. That and 27 DUIs might have had something to do with his career.
Because it was like
never taking off.
Yeah, because those Sam Houston and Kendall Windham, we'd always like laugh about how fucking skinny they were.
Yeah, especially
Yeah, and they've both been to jail a lot.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say the Colonel.
Blackjack
Ackerman,
like counterfeiting.
Like we said earlier, 3 champions on one team, but these 3 men of Houston.
Apparently Jeff Jarrett too, because one of my favorite things in an old PWI issue I read, in the year-end issue, they give annual predictions. Someone actually wrote his prediction. In the next year, Abdul the Butcher will eat Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. I remember that one.
How do I remember that one to this day? I was like, from like 88,
That's
89.
awesome.
I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah.
Interesting take.
Yes.
When one of the best things about the PWI year-end thing was the people's predictions, because people would send in just jokes.
Yep.
And they'd print them.
Yeah.
And then they stopped doing
What
it.
happened? What happened to Starship, whatever his name is?
He's Dan Spivey, who's also a
tripped.
clumsy motherfucker.
He
Was
tripped.
Coyote or Eagle?
Yeah, the coyote here.
Yes, that's like
he's
those furry
Eagle.
boots.
No, he's
He was Eagle. Yeah.
Even though he has
Eagle.
the
Scott
furry
Hall
boots.
was Coyote.
Yeah.
The furry boots. All right.
They should have he should have feather boots, not fur boots.
Right. Yeah. It looks like
There you go.
it's made out of the replacement Costanza tries to get of that big hat.
Yeah.
The one that like falls apart in the
Yeah.
rain.
Yeah. The black market one.
Dan Spivey was never a very good in-ring wrestler. Clumsy as fuck. He was a giant.
Mhm.
I always liked him. I loved Waylon Mercy.
Yeah. And then that too. He had a presence. There's something.
mean,
He was
The
good at the
sky-
skyscrapers.
Oh,
too.
the skyscraper
Yeah.
is so
Skyscrapers
cool. If you're like that right age, the skyscraper is like. Oh,
If you're the right age, try going back and watching Skyscrapers matches though.
yeah.
Yeah, but do you
There's
feel like they
falling,
always
they're
pair him
falling.
with? Did they always pair him with like an athletic guy like Rotunda?
No, he
No,
was
they-
the good
they-
worker
they're
with
Road
Sid
Warriors.
Vicious.
No, he was the good worker, Travis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, and then Sid left, and
then later on,
Sin left and a very young Undertaker.
Bulldog. Ooh, dynamite
Yeah.
Bulldog. Let's go. One, two,
Here
three.
we go.
Come on,
Oh,
ref.
damn it.
Oh.
Not on top.
Fuck, that was a great pin break too, though.
Yeah.
They got what I tell you, man. You're like, this is like,
Ooh, look at that running knee.
You think these baby faces have a chance here?
Yeah.
I will say the worst dance matches I've seen are from All Japan.
Yeah. He's
They are
with
appalling.
great wrestlers there. You know what I mean?
And then he gets shown up. That's the point.
Yeah. Like Johnny Ace looked great in some eras there in the mid 90s in All Japan.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck, shatter that arm.
Mm,
That's fucking awesome. 1, 2, 3.
Totally dives in.
vintage
Love it.
Ole.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Great match.
We ain't
This-
through with this
now
boy
this
by
is the
damn
earliest-
sight.
Really
This-
Go right after that arm again. No.
Oh, they're going after it. Okay, so this
Sending a message.
What we got a gimmick.
he loaded it. He's loading it.
Yeah, something from Baby Doll's purse. Maybe something she bought on Dusty's credit card, I hope.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, you just kicked it
Wow.
on. Okay, so
Yeah.
what we're seeing
Should
here,
have saw
though,
that coming, Dusty.
what we're seeing here is when I mentioned the Horsemen
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
As far as the footage we've watched, guys, this is the birth of what is
Yeah,
going to become the
yeah.
Four Horsemen.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, get out of
come
here,
on.
Tommy.
Another month, I think, is the big cage match. Where
Oh,
Flair
man.
joins.
Day late and $1 short, everybody.
6-star guy is there.
Oh,
in there
Jesus,
first.
I was just getting some constructive criticism.
Oh, I did find this card. I think 6-star guy is Lee Ramsey. I believe. Yeah, Lee Ramsey.
And Ramsey?
I know that name. There's George South. George South has the
Throw-
Your job,
throw
or you
him in
can't
from the
click on his
train?
name.
Speaking of
I love-
6 stars, throw them on from the train.
I
6
always love that
stars.
everybody. I
Fratelli
always
says-
love that everyone just got out of the shower and we're just getting dressed when this shit goes
Mhm.
down.
Except for
Dusty, I don't
Dusty.
shower.
And
with
Hard
you.
Rock
what the
Ricky
fuck is
Reeves.
that?
Oh, no,
What the
oh,
fuck
here
is
comes
that?
Here comes David Crockett. This is serious. They just broke. They broke my boy's arm. They broke his arm.
Get your hands off me.
You know, there's 10 wrestlers here, but not one medical attendant.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was
Don't worry,
gonna
I got
say,
it.
where's the EMT?
They can only.
Don't
afford
worry,
wrestlers.
don't worry. I know this. I know this.
Manny Fernandez learned it in Vietnam.
Oh, Tony's calling. Oh, there you go.
Thanks,
Tony's calling
Stephanie.
911.
He's on the. He's calling 911 right now.
He's getting info, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
they
I
should
like
call
that powder
911.
blue. I like
Jesus
that powder
Christ.
blue
Yeah.
Yeah.
on Shivani there. Looks like he works for the Quebec Nordiques.
No, it's an
No,
old
hockey
school
night in
TBC,
Canada.
Hockey in
Yeah,
Canada.
totally,
I think Kelly knows where I'm
totally.
going with this.
Yeah. Oh man, imagine Shivani calling Fleury looking for his first goal of the series. He scores.
Oh, yeah.
that would have been.
You'd
perfect.
want 85 Shivani for that.
Of course, we have to do a Shivani meets
Let's see this. Let's see
Ed
this
Whalen
again
impression.
from another angle.
No, it wasn't Ed Whalen. It
From
was
another
what's his
angle.
face? He's still
Shivani
a
and Don
commentator.
Cherry. Yeah. It should have
No,
been
but who was
Shivani
call-
instead of McLean. You're right.
Oh,
Ron-
this is
The
Okay.
call
brutal.
was what's his name, Travis? He still does commentary for CBC, or was CBC.
How many
Okay.
times have we
Or the
seen,
Flurry goal.
Chris Cuthbert.
Cuthbert.
Chris Cuthbert has to be
Yeah.
it.
how many times have we seen? How many times have we seen them or somebody just murder Sam Houston on this show so far? This feels like the third time he's had his
At least
face scraped.
This is
second.
targeted.
Yeah.
This
Like
is
a-
I
like
think
a-
this is the second.
We're gonna
there's
send you
Virgil.
home. We're
Virgil
gonna send you
Reynolds.
home as we look at this. All right,
All right.
Snake Pit with our buddy.
Yep.
Dude, we got. I noticed my
From
buddy
one-
Malone was on here more than once.
the brothers.
What? In 1987?
Yeah, that's why I put this on.
Very late.
1987
Sal Balomo.
Salvatore Belomo. Wow.
was he just in town? I had no idea.
Does he have a beard here? Well, we'll soon see.
No, we'll see.
Okay, because he does. There is footage of him. He's got the beard in WWF at the very end, which I
really?
didn't know. Yeah. No,
Wow.
he's still
Wow.
clean shaven.
Like from 3 years earlier. Hasn't changed a bit.
He's the best from Italy.
Hey.
Jake is doing his type 3.
Yeah.
While dressed
I like the
like
very
They are in the same. It looked like they were both fighting for the same spot at the Improv that night. Him and Dusty. Come on, bud. Let us in, man.
Let me show you how I make ships inside a glass or whatever he did on
Yes,
TNT.
on TNT. That was his
God, look
hobby.
at Sal here. Look at Sal. He's
Oh my God.
These noticeable
Wow.
skid marks.
Excuse me, I need to show you how it's done. Come on.
He's got the Italian
Noticeable
colors in
skid
full-
marks.
Full glory.
Yes.
Yeah.
You now live stateside. I live in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I'd rather not say what city. I got a little bit of a tax problem.
So this is the Frankie Williams version of this show.
Of the snake pit.
Yeah. Could be.
And the people boo you. Listen to them right now. Few don't like me, only few, but all the rest of American love me. This is the reason.
No coconut. No.
Oh my gosh.
Where's the coconut?
Or the snake. Just scrape the snake.
What
Just
the
slowly.
hell? Why-
What a waste of time.
What the hell was
Oh,
that?
Look at Heenan's face said it
fuck was
all.
that?
He just
Gorilla.
expression is priceless.
Sal
there. It's like-
Baloma's
Yeah.
still in the territory, Frank? Ah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking of handing in my resignation tonight, Bobby.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
That is so funny. That is so funny, man. What a find. What a find, Johnny. That's a uniquely MTT find
Yeah.
right
I,
there.
I like how Gorilla's just leaning back like I got nothing.
Everything.
Snake
He's
pit
like,
is rarely discussed.
Golden age. The
segment.
golden age is officially over, brain. Holy shit. That was fucking awesome. All right.
Oh,
Here we
no.
go.
Oh no.
All right. Yeah. Because
we go.
as long as we
Yeah,
have you
we're
on, man,
definitely
we always
going
got
to
to.
turn the volume down
Okay.
in the
Yeah,
beginning
you should.
because of a certain
Oh.
word was said. We don't need to worry about this.
Oh. This is definitely. Oh gosh, I've not seen this match since it happened. It's short and sweet.
Wow.
Though.
Well, somebody remastered it recently. You can tell.
This is.
It looks nice.
Let me just say, if we could TMZ this shit, we'd
Oh,
cause
please don't.
Excalibur a problem.
Oh,
So
oh,
let's just
no.
turn the volume down.
Yes,
for the
please,
first-
please,
for the
All
first
please.
30 seconds. For the
All
first
right.
30
Please,
seconds.
Well, it's
For the
down for
first
40.
30
We're at 45 now. Like, you think we should just be completely?
Just
No,
mute.
no, as soon
Travis,
as he
I
starts
think we
cutting a
should take
pro-
Be
precautions.
on the safe
as
So-
soon as he starts cutting a promo on Taro,
All right.
So just. Oh no, I don't know if I remember. I don't think I've
That's
ever seen this
Excalibur.
since it happened. So I can tell you about this. Briefly.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Although I
good.
think the match can be over by the time I brief you about this.
Or
So
you could
this
talk, or just talk over him. And
That's
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
I'm probably going to. So where this place is an indoor swap meet that a
wow.
lucha group was running for you. Oh, thank you.
Fuck yeah. You look badass.
It's
man.
Bret Hart jacket.
Yeah.
How old were
yeah.
you here?
What?
How old were you here?
I was 26.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was 26. Let me think. Yeah,
Also
75.
very thin.
Oh yeah. So here's the thing. So Excalibur and I used to be partners, and the joke was we're like and this is pre 2001. I said we're the Twin Towers, and we had like we were all big and bad. And one of the guys goes, "Hey, you're the Thin Towers." I'm like, "You motherfucker!" Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. So yeah, we were tag partners for a while, and so more or less, this is another lucha group ran this place locally. And as you see, literally, it's a section of indoor swap meet, but we have this little outdoor area, and this lucha group that ran.
All right,
here,
right around here. Just
for 20
keep
years,
talking,
yep.
keep talking. Okay.
Keep talking, keep talking.
Keep
Well,
talking.
is that? I
don't
think I'm wearing a
think it
Motley
is.
Crue shirt.
I think.
by
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
it looks like a Motley Crue
It's
shirt.
a Motley
man.
Crue
Yeah.
decade of decade.
I look like my
Decade of
You think
decadence,
you want to
yes,
shake hands, but you
yes.
don't know he's gonna do this.
The second shirt I've worn today, filmed on this show that I wish I still had, by the way. So I have
Wow.
that shirt. And at the very beginning, I don't know if you saw the shirt I was wearing that promo. It was a shirt of Terry Boy from Michinoku Pro, who was Mensei on the WWE. Was he Mensei?
Wow.
Yeah, he was part of
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I had a Terry Boy shirt. That was the shirt I was wearing in that PWG promo.
Cool.
We literally picked like the shortest match of mine that's online. So,
Well, I can tell you,
Yeah, I did. Well, that's just
Excalibur
advanced.
hasn't changed a bit.
Yeah.
He's a little heavier. I've seen him recently. He's a little heavier. I did get to hang out with him more recently. I'm a little heavier
I know
too.
you guys. Yeah, you got to see him recently. That's
It's
cool.
because we both love our beers. So that's why we're
But most of us are a little heavier.
Yes.
I'd stress eat if I had to be part of that announcing just mishmash where he's having to carry everything.
Yeah.
And no one's producing it. And by the way, get in every show on TNT. Yeah. Okay.
But luckily he doesn't do
tobacco auctioneer.
I'm glad he's on Collision because that gives him at least a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Vancouver's getting Collision, finally.
I saw that. But how big is the Rogers Arena?
That's what
20,000.
That's
20,000. What the fuck are
where
they
the
doing?
Canucks play?
It's the NHL arena.
We'll see. Oh, nice move.
Thank you. And the other thing I'll tell you about this show is too, and you'll see the reason why this match is going to be short is we call this the Revolution J. This is our version of doing the Super J Cup that New Japan did.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So we did like the single elimination.
At a swap meet.
Really nice.
Yes.
Oh,
triple
neck breaker. I like that. I like this.
Yeah, this is one of my regular moves at this point. I don't know why I can't.
Oh.
Into it.
Nice. Nice.
He always took those DTs so nice.
Nice sell. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he sold it well. Yeah.
Yes, he always took DTs really well. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on, I gotta go for the victory.
Yeah, the pin there.
Hey, these people came to the swap meet for a show.
He's gonna fly. Look out, Nelly.
Oh, look.
Wasted too much time.
Yep. Gosh, you'd think I would know better.
Okay. Wow. Excalibur has the build of that build from Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Yes. And I'll tell you right now, I was knocked loopy at times by Super Dragon. You ever seen me and Super Dragon wrestle? Super Dragon hits hard. The only man that ever knocked me out cold is Excalibur.
Oh yeah.
He has literally pipe arms. He gave me an elbow, and I'm like, wow, that was really hard. He gave me another elbow, and I'm just losing on the ropes.
Right.
And I'm like, oh,
this is coast to coast.
Yeah, this match is longer than I remember, and I thought this is literally like a 3-minute match.
It's 6. It's 6.
We're going like about 6 here.
Okay,
right.
Kevin, it's 6 because I was looking for stuff because I wanted to put some. Hey, you're on the show. I want to do some highlights. Your awesome promo.
It's a bit of a tradition too.
But everything you're right. Everything else is
nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Everything else is like 23 minutes.
Yeah,
yes.
very good.
I don't have many quick we usually just go for it. There's not much of us out there, so I'm hoping to get some more stuff up. Yeah, I know. I don't want
that was a crazy fucking pile driver, dude.
It was really good.
He did really well.
Both you guys did well.
Yeah. And in this tournament also Brian Kendrick was in this tournament. I think that's probably the biggest star of this. And we had a connection somehow of Arjun. Do you remember Arjun, the women's group in the early 2000s? I don't even know who they are. Okay. We actually had a couple Japanese girls on the show, like doing the show with us too.
Oh, cool.
And
were they like, what the fuck is a swap meet?
More or less, it's a big indoor building.
No, I know what it is. I was saying, would someone from Japan look around and go, what is this?
I don't know if they went inside. I hope they didn't. Okay. This machine may give more info if he's still in the chat, Beer Baseball.
Speaking of swap meets, that's what they have on Wednesdays at the Sportatorium.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, also, we figured that the Iron Claw coming out could use a little bit more promotion.
Yeah.
Holy crap! This footage is the cleanest we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's ripped from the network.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Can I say this is remastered?
Yeah, legit.
All right.
Yeah.
And this is reunion.
So that could
arena,
be an issue. So this might be on
not
Patreon.
the Sportatorium.
Yeah, you never know.
You gotta be careful with this. Yeah. What year is this with the grappler?
85.
Okay, I figured 85.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Oh wow.
85.
Wow.
Percy Pringle.
Percy Pringle had just gotten there.
Put him in the chat.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken,
DJ Peterson.
Yeah, that's okay. That's DJ Peterson.
Okay, yes.
If I'm curious, if this is the card.
Johnny,
no, this couldn't be because.
They heard them say this is Reunion Arena because I was going. This looks way bigger than the Sportatorium. Okay.
Yeah, Reunion.
No, so this is right around the time where we got World Class on a Philadelphia UHF station.
That late? That seems late, Johnny, because we got in LA. I very vividly remember turning on my channel 56 at the wrestling in like January '84. It was like, hey, Michael Hayes gets carried in a match. I'm like, what the hell is this? I was surprised it got there that late.
Is he just like a cruel master kind of thing? Is that the gimmick?
Yeah.
Is this his
he's like Leonardo DiCaprio in Django. Look at him.
Yes. Is this when him getting a start here or what?
No, he had been in Florida.
Florida.
This was his highest profile thing yet. But my first world-class show on Philly 57 was, I guess, the Cotton Bowl show, where I know Rude was the American champion. It was right around that time where they broke away from the NWA, and now he's the world champion.
Wow, that is 86.
That would have been
no, wait, hold on. The first thing I ever saw was the show where Kerry and Kevin shaved the dynamic.
But that's 85.
That was the Cotton Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
Cotton
just
Bowl 85.
watched
That's
that.
classic.
That's
classic.
the first I saw.
It's our favorite cameraman. We see him all the time in World Class. Best in the business.
And you were talking about AEW producers. It was Keith Mitchell was the producer of this show, and he was AEW producer until like the last year or two.
That's right.
Yeah.
He retired because Excalibur was telling me a couple stories about that guy.
I could explain a few things. I could explain a few things.
Yep.
It's been a while since we've been at World Class. It's fun to see a lot of these faces. That ref makes me laugh too.
Is that Rick Hazard?
That's Rick Hazard.
Yeah.
Rick Hazard never bothered me, even though I didn't like that he did more stripes.
Well, I mean, compared to David Manning. Come on.
Exactly.
And compared to Bronco Lubitsch. Come on.
I know, but by proxy, Rick Hazard was the best referee.
Although he's jacked. Look, he has the tightest shirt.
He looks like dollar store Ken Patera, circa 1987.
Yes, for sure. Post jail for sure.
That's post jail. It's time traveling post jail Ken Patera.
Dollar store.
That's how he wrote out the prison sentence.
You know, because Ken's not gonna get that peroxide to bleach his hair when he's in prison. You know.
Is that a Frank Zappa song? Dollar Store Patera? Maybe not.
It is now.
Captain Beefheart, I think.
Yeah, yes. Better. You're better. Yeah. You got it.
So is this Len Denton? I guess so.
I think it is. Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, it's definitely not Dirty White Boy.
Yeah.
No.
The one thing right up, even through the heights of World Class, there would be just guys who were just there for a fucking cup of coffee and in and out gone. Like I barely remember. I know I was watching it still here, so I don't remember the Grappler.
I remember him, but I'm like, DJ Peterson was there. Like,
I would now see. I wouldn't. I'm like, he's just a job guy to me.
Yeah.
The Grappler.
Yeah, I definitely never seen the Grappler in '85.
There's Bill Mercer.
Yep. Still alive.
He's still alive. Okay.
I know.
And I just want to say, I've been on record that I think Bill Mercer might be the worst professional wrestling announcer of all time. But Bill Mercer, the human being, person, and journalist.
Yes.
And I have nothing but admiration for Bill Mercer.
Yes.
But and in wrestling, those like live on the spots.
Yeah, he was great in those. Yeah,
amazing. Everything.
Those are legendary. Yeah, no, he's an important part. He's an important part of wrestling. Just he had a lot of stuff too. Yeah, I get it.
So who's playing Bill Mercer in the Iron Claw?
Yeah,
I'm curious if they're gonna do that.
Forget. Oh wait, whoa.
Bill Mercer.
We
need Bill Mercer. They're gonna get him from
Milo Sportman.
No. Okay,
Milo Sportman stuff.
No.
They're gonna get him from the nursing home, and they're gonna de-age him with that tech. Like because dude, I just last night I watched the new Indiana Jones with my stepmom on a gummy, and by the way, I enjoyed it immensely. I thought it was a fun thrill ride. But the de-aging thing, I'm just looking at it and laughing at it because how weird it is to see, to be like
De Niro and the Irishman.
It's not. It was not as bad as De Niro and The Irishman.
I couldn't bring myself to watch
It
the.
looked
That
because it
was-
looked good.
yeah,
no,
it
because
wasn't good.
Scorsese demanded them that they don't change the eyes because he feels that acting is in
Right.
the eyes. So you got the weird eyes with the. It didn't
Oh.
work. It looks great, but when he opens his mouth, it's 80-year-old Harrison Ford. Going through this fucking shit. It's so,
Why am I doing this still?
It's so.
Well, yeah, and he's
distracting.
on the Yellowstone spinoff, being
Oh,
himself,
that's right. Yep.
basically. So yeah, it's quite the
Is
contrast.
it good? I can really act here. So Johnny and Kelly, I have a way more important question about the Iron Claw for you gentlemen.
Okay.
Sure.
Where's Jay Salty?
Also on the cutting room.
Also on the
floor.
cutting.
Ah! I'm not going then. If there's no Jay Salty, I'm not going to watch that film.
Oh,
It's in the
man.
director's
They
cut.
watched the rushes and like, who the fuck is the salty guy? Get him
Bugsy,
out
yeah.
of here.
But Bugsy, is Bugsy in there? Bugsy's got to
No,
be in there,
someone,
right?
No,
someone from
Bugsy-
someone at
Bugsy, I
820.
doubt Bugsy.
Bugsy will not be in
Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. I
Tom
happen to know
McGill.
that,
Al McGrill. Al
Al
McGrill.
McGill, did you say?
McGrill.
Al McGrill,
I happen to know that someone at 824 used to listen to Worldcast, and you know the Saudi
It's based
the
on
Saudi
Worldcast,
footage
that's the
release.
story.
I'm saying
Yes,
hashtag
yes.
release the Saudi footage.
Saudi cut.
Yes.
Release the Saudi cut.
Saudi cut.
Release the
Yes.
Saudi cut. That sounds.
I mean, you
like,
figure
yeah, I knew you'd write that one
Release-
down, Johnny.
if they're going to use anyone from like the mid 80s besides the Freebirds of Von Erichs, it's got to be like what the Jimmy Garvin, Sunshine, and Chris Adams thing, right? You think that?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I haven't.
That was,
I
looked
think
that was
they-
the Claw, not Von Erichs.
I would imagine the only feud that is even mentioned in this thing is Freebirds,
probably.
because everything else is just
Probably.
going to be their fucking personal lives.
Yeah.
And maybe Ric Flair.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Ric Flair's in it.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
he's-
some kabuki.
Oh,
Maybe some, yeah, maybe some
Like-
kabuki. Maybe
like
some.
literally like a clip of this guy spinning around and spraying the mist. It's probably
Dude, I want to see who they get to
In the
play. Armand
montage.
Hussein.
Okay.
That's a best supporting.
Okay,
actor
I want to
Oscar
see.
waiting
I want to
happen.
see if they get some handsome young motherfucker to play David Manning,
Or
and then I'll know he had
Yes.
some
Tom
fucking
Boogaloo
involvement.
Shaft
No, no.
has to get at least
Yeah.
5 minutes of screen.
Tom
Timothy
Boogaloo
Chalamet.
Shaft.
Timothy Chalamet is David Manning.
Timothy Chalamet.
No.
David
At that point, Johnny, you know that Manning somehow got like a producer credit.
Of course.
Yeah,
He's probably giving them everything.
he looks
Oh, this is
exactly
what-
like me.
This is what happened when he went to
No, he's a-
Israel. Chris
he-
Adams really
he-
killed the
yeah,
guy. We had to get him out of Israel. I'm sure
He's
that
David Manning. David Manning. He's a handsome young man. He's a handsome young man. Look just like me when I was a youth. You see me? I was a hell of a specimen.
Put a mustache on him.
Put a little mustache on, put a little beef him up, because I used to hit the gym with the boys. Hit the gym. I used to hit the gym with the boys.
Oh man.
The
That's like-
possibilities are endless, but
It's like that. Yeah, he's got
unfortunately-
enough influence that the last kind of like text
He's
or
on
title
set. He's
title
on
card.
set
No,
as
the
his
last
vocal-
the
He's on
last
set
title
as his
card.
vocal
Yes,
coach.
yes.
He's on set as his vocal. No, Timothy, you're getting it all wrong.
Yeah.
He's
Hey, Travis.
he's anti Ted Lasso.
But I want the last title card to just read: David Manning has been officially recognized as a member of the Von Erich family.
No, he might as well be. The new David
So,
Von
so
Erich.
what
We'd
we're
like to
saying
thank
is
the
Dave
state
Manning,
of Georgia and David Manning for
Yeah.
this.
No, what we're really saying is Dave Manning gave notes.
Yes.
Yeah, notes.
Yeah.
He's on stage. He
Of
was on set
course.
giving notes. Yeah, it was his idea to put a fucking freight wing on MJF.
I got final cut.
Technical advisor is what they would call it, probably. Travis, are you where you're not on video?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you're up to down there. All right. Enjoy yourself.
It's all
Shooting
legal.
raw heroin.
It's all legal. Oh, good. Well, at least our attorney is aware
Travis,
that you're not seeing
Travis,
it.
don't.
Why do you
Travis,
think we
I
have our
to give you
attorney
legal
here?
advice at this
I know.
point.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
Get that on camera.
Right.
Just checking.
Sean literally handles this show's all legal issues.
Yeah, he says that's his
Pro
that's his-
bono.
no, I was going to say
Pro
that's his
bono.
entire income.
He's not a
Is-
YouTube
is
fan,
all-
is he? Please tell me you're not a YouTube fan. Oh, he's pro Sonny Bono. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, I'll take that. Not the other Bono.
I shouldn't.
How
confess
long is
to
this
having?
fucking
Yeah, we're
match?
getting our money's worth with the
Jesus
opener.
Christ.
Yeah.
And they're doing snapmares and rest hold after
Those
I know,
donkey rabbit
Guys
punches.
that aren't even important in the grand scheme of things at all.
Well, it's probably because Kevin or Kerry might be high. I'm like, we gotta set these guys up for their
killing
match.
time. They haven't
Who
even
are-
arrived at the arena yet.
Yeah.
Who are you to disparage the grappler?
We it wasn't long ago we had Dewey Robertson, the missing
Right.
link in
Right.
Like,
WWF. Was that the last show? That was Travis's birthday show.
Okay, here's the funny thing about DJ Peterson. Look at his fucking boots. Those are heels boots. He's got dollar signs on those boots. They look dope. They look dope, but what the fuck?
But
Yeah.
when you mentioned boots, looks like the weakest link is wearing Uggs.
The weakest link?
link?
The weakest link?
Sorry,
That was his
weakest
Mad
link.
You are
Magazine
the weakest
parody.
link, Dewey.
But the missing link. But yeah, he's wearing Uggs. Like he's gone to the store to pick up some chips and chocolate bars when he's hungover.
He's probably hungover.
I love any
Hey,
wrestler.
Castle
who's so
Crossface, back in the house, dude. We missed you, man.
Hey, CrossFit. Hey, I love. Here's what my favorite thing about the missing link was. When I saw him first at 15, I was like, that guy is committed to this gimmick because he
gimmick,
has to
yep.
shave his head like that and just
Yeah.
walk around.
Yeah.
and, like, okay,
Oh.
slicks it down maybe. Has to walk around like that in
Look at
public
this.
at the
What is
7-Eleven.
going on there?
yeah, when he's lining up to get his Slurpee.
Leg
he's
drop.
looking
Oh,
at
I
him
think it's
sideways.
like it's the birth of this mania. Who's pinning
Johnny
here?
Mantel. He was
Johnny Mantel,
the
the
favorite
Mantel
of mine on
Mania.
World Cup.
Johnny Mantel, the
Super Push
younger brother
83.
of
Is that not? What did we call that move?
Ken.
Did we ever have a name
the
for that
Candy
move?
The
Man.
Jolly Jumper.
Jolly Jumper. That's what we called it when we were kids.
the Jolly.
If
It's
this
a
ain't-
noggin knocker. The Jolly
Nog-
Jumper.
No. The Noggin Knocker was hitting the guy's
Yeah, you
head.
bang two guys' head together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, Johnny
That's
Mantel,
a-
the man behind the
Double coconut.
whatever that Hall of Fame was, he tried to start in Texas. That was a complete.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't
Completely.
Pete,
Isn't
didn't
the-
Pete
the-
Sherlock
the
go to
Pete
that?
made a pilgrimage. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be really good, but they ran out of money very quickly.
Well, Wichita Falls, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wichita
who's going to
Falls.
Wichita Falls, Texas to see
Yeah.
a wrestling Hall of Fame?
Yeah, but apparently they had a
Oh,
good
man.
collection of memorabilia.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was just worried about what happened
There
there.
you
You
go.
know.
That's it.
Am I remembering correctly? The Noggin Knocker was a Native Whalenism.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
double
yeah.
double coconut.
Double
Same thing.
Double coconut.
Bang
Another
us
one.
up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
coconut.
okay. Well, see, you're speaking Whalenisms. I'm speaking Monsoonisms.
yes,
I'm
exactly.
saying
I was going, wait a minute.
Monsoon called that a
Exactly.
noggin knocker.
The Jolly
Or the
Jumper,
Pearl
yeah.
Harbor job.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you love
Sure.
the
Oh,
Pearl
am I allowed
Harbor
to say
job.
that? Sorry, my
No,
canceled.
yeah. Well, the Japanese took us, put us right between their balls, and jumped up and down and knocked our fucking noggins, brain. They're crafty people, brain.
You know, as a young man, as a very young child, watch those Coliseum videos. I'm like, what's a Pearl Harbor job? I'm like, oh, okay, I guess what that means. Oh no, MJF!
Yeah.
Look at him.
There
It's
he is.
MJF.
MJF.
Yeah.
Okay, I will tell you this: as far as me watching World Class, I was already starting to tap out at this point because I was
Oh,
like,
same.
yeah, I was
same
like
here.
Killer Tim Brooks, and I was like Lance Von Erich. And I completely was like, fuck Lance Von Erich. I know that's
Yeah,
that's
Ricky
good.
Vaughn. I saw him in fucking
Oh.
PWI.
Or
And
Portland
even
wrestling.
even if I hadn't, it's clearly he's not this motherfucker in no way is related to the fucking Von Erichs. He doesn't have a horse face.
Yeah.
He looks like Ted McGinley.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
who they should have got to play.
Fuck,
They should have gotten Ted
Totally.
McGinley.
that
and
was
D-
fucking
DH'd him.
fantastic.
At least a Jim
DH'd
J.
him.
Bullock, for God's sake.
Oh,
the
my
guy
Oh, yeah,
from
there's a lot of Jim J.
Charles in
Bullock there.
Charge.
There's a lot of Jim J. Bullock.
Bit of
Oh,
shadow.
Mr.
Sprinkle of
Rush,
shadow, Stevens.
Mr. Rush, this hairy man is kicking my ass.
He has the memorial like Tony
Oh.
Garea trunks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
those
Must
are
have
the
had
other
a
guy-
stop in New York on the way.
The other
yeah,
guy-
he stopped
yeah.
his shop.
Yeah.
Looks like it,
Speaking
like
of
a,
people are speaking of people who are still with us, Tony Garea is still with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
was just on.
He's
He
not
was
too
just.
old.
and his
He
hair
was
will
gotta
live
be-
Gonna
forever.
mention for you.
Oh, he
He's
looks
probably
so
in his
hot.
70s, I
Years.
guess. Yeah.
He was
He
just
did a-
on the
he did a shoot
Briscoe.
interview.
He was
Is
just
the
I
other
was just gonna
guy-
say Johnny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you checked that out.
Is
yeah,
that
he was on
John?
Briscoe and Bradshaw. It was very good.
Oh, right on.
Is that John Tenta after getting pneumonia?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got David
Johnny, you must have
Manning.
watched-
Okay, when I was a kid,
Damn
no
it.
wrestler looked
Sorry,
more
man.
filthy to me
Yeah.
than Killer Tim Brooks.
Moose is better. Moose is better. He said John Tenta on Ozempic. You're right.
Ugh,
It's
that
more
does sound
topical. More
attempt look very
topical.
bad.
Yeah.
But didn't
And this is
Yes,
what
you're,
is
you're right,
this?
Johnny.
he looked like he smelled bad and just his
Because
hair was greasy.
You know why that's true, Johnny? We never saw Colonel Buck Robley. We needed to see him. I mean,
Well,
that's like
I
the
eventually
equivalent.
They were
did. I
similar.
eventually
I mean,
did.
I'm saying at this point in my life, going, I can totally see what you're saying. Like, oh my god, this guy's a wrestler.
This guy's got a look. He's got more oil in that hair and beard. Dude, he could slip right out of that sleeper.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see Lance's barefoot? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Of course,
yeah.
because
Like
you know,
Kevin.
Kind
you
of
know,
looks like
Like Kevin.
because
His
Fritz
cousin
was like, I'm gonna go in a lab and I'm gonna create the ultimate Von Erich.
Yeah. He looks a little like Shawn Michaels when he was young too.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
hair.
But yeah, no, Ricky
Oh, there's
Vaughn
the
was
kids.
was
Yeah,
a
This
reliever.
one, aren't you Ricky Vaughn? Aren't you Ricky Vaughn? Sir, aren't
No,
you?
you're thinking
Aren't
of
you
the
wild? Aren't you the wild?
Yeah,
thing?
so I was gonna say you're thinking of the reliever for
Oh,
the
look
Cleveland
at that.
Indians.
Yeah. In that
Oh.
documentary.
Oh,
they-
Von Erich is wrong. I don't want to be right.
Okay,
Hey.
she's 12. She's 12. She's
It's like,
12.
hey, I like
Lance.
being a Von Erich.
Yeah.
Only in Texas.
No, Vance. No, he had a look
Only-
on his
I don't
face
think so.
like he had a look on his face like, where did all the fucking rats go? These are just kids.
Yeah.
I get a shitty gimmick, and now they're all kids.
Would our attorney know the legal age of consent in Texas in 1985?
Yes, I actually would, and I don't think they were at that age.
Okay.
Speaking of
Okay,
bugs on the road.
However,
remember that image.
may I approach the bench?
Yes, sir.
What was the illegal age of consent within the sportatorium?
Oh.
There's the one.
So
man
like
gang.
international waters, I think.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
international
Yes.
waters.
Basically.
Oh, wow.
That's-
All right,
Whoa,
here we
whoa.
go. I'm interested now.
Battle of the
Kimmel.
They
Big
spell
Boys.
it wrong.
Yeah.
They spell it wrong. It drives me crazy.
Well, that's the original spelling.
I don't care.
Oh, wow.
That was
you
the
know what?
Jerry Lawler spelling.
You
This
know
is-
what? We should go
that's-
back to the Lawler spelling because the way I like it is accidentally racist. To the vice
Kamala.
president. So
Oh, I don't think there's anything
Lil-
accidentally
let's go with Lil
racist.
Kamal.
Oh,
Little
So
Kamal.
cool. Oh, this is really cool, though.
Yeah,
But
it is
this
pretty
is like,
rad.
it's so
Here we
rare
go.
to enjoy this.
Here we go. These two giant
So
motherfuckers.
is it
beating
still
the shit
Gary
out of
Hart
each other.
managing Moon? As you would say
I
back
don't
in
know
the
if
day?
Gary Hart's still there.
No, he is. I have the card
Is he?
here.
Okay.
Okay, they didn't really show
Oh.
a view of him.
The
Because
match
I'm looking
before
at-
this was apparently One Man Gang defeating Gary Hart in 50 seconds.
Oh, wait, what? Okay.
We didn't get that,
Oh,
unfortunately.
That's weird.
So this
One
was
Man
maybe
Gang beat Gary
stipulation.
Hart.
So One Man Gang's the baby face. there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't. Do you see? I have no memory of him turning against Gary Hart
yeah.
and turning
And of course, we
baby
have the
face. Shit.
we've got the senior referee Bruno here.
Mhm.
hmm
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong.
Bronco.
Nothing wrong with Bronco.
Bronco, my bad.
Bronco might be the most agile guy out of these three.
So come on.
Well,
Come on, will you
well
stop?
put, well put.
You
The
stop.
One
Will
Man
you-
Gang was.
will you stop, Taro?
I'd love
Thank
that. I'd
you,
watch
thank
that
you.
prime time.
That
I'd watch
makes me
that
very
prime
happy.
time. Prime time. Taro and
Well-
Hedge. Taro and Sorrow. Oh
Taro
my
and
God!
Sorrow.
Holy
Hey.
shit!
Oh, I'm ready for
Holy
that.
shit!
Hey, you know what?
Jesus Christ! I
If
just
you-
made you
if
guys
wanna
$1 million.
If you
We
want to
got the
book us,
spinoff.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
We're gonna
I'm
be the
just sa-
Laverne and Shirley of the Mystery Time series,
or a
all
Boom
right?
Pro Wrestling, man. We
What
gotta get
I'm
you guys in the ring.
what I'm saying is, who knows when the two of us might find ourselves in Vancouver for a what is it called,
What?
Travis?
What?
That your
What's that?
Your newest project.
Oh, Boomsday tonight. Yeah, for the
Boomsday
talk show.
tonight.
No
and-
wrestling.
and
Or-
appearance-
No
an
wrestling
appearance-
allowed.
An appearance.
No wrestling allowed. Yeah.
No wrestling.
Good.
An
Please
appearance
no.
by that young up and coming comedy team,
Oh,
Taro and
Bronco.
Sorrow.
Or-
You'd be like Ed Sullivan breaking Martin and Lewis.
Yes.
Hey, I think Sar and Tara need to warm up at the bus stop in Boulder. What do you think about that, Johnny?
If only it was still there.
It is gone. Darn it.
Oh no.
Because that was my first thing. I was like, darn,
Long
that's a
gone.
shame.
Why do his trunks? Why do his
mean-
trunks say Moon, Kelly? Moose is asking.
That was his
Ooh.
nickname.
It was his nickname.
Yeah, I don't know
Just
why. but
swinging green chairs at random people.
As that guy just doesn't care.
Yeah.
The man in the suit does not care.
What
that
a mess.
chair-
This is crazy.
Hey, Taro, that does
Yes, sir.
not mean we can't work our act out in strip clubs. I love the
okay,
idea.
great.
Love
I'm all right
the
with that,
idea.
too.
Boomsday Night Titans. You got it, Duke. Yeah, no, it's totally Tuesday Night Titan style. It's gonna be
Well, Johnny,
I'm really
no.
excited.
The next time you're in Vancouver, we'll have to take you to the Paramount.
At the strip club.
Where's that one? Where's the
Is
Paramount?
it? I don't know.
Is that in Vancouver?
Yeah.
In Vancouver, I was
Tell me you
thinking
don't.
Randy's. The Penthouse is in Vancouver.
Penthouse number
Okay,
5.
here's the thing.
Number 5
Wait,
orange.
whoa, Travis.
I
I
have
was
to
there
educate
during
you
the
guys.
summer.
Yeah,
I was
we
there for
didn't.
my
Sorry, Matt.
birthday.
I didn't take you to a strip club. What a bad friend I am.
For my
You
birthday.
have to get the
and
Canadian
Canada
strip club
Day.
experience. It's
It's down
A lot
on
more
Richmond.
raw.
It's
I'll
been there
tell you.
for, like,
okay,
Okay,
been there
hey,
for
real quick.
70
Okay,
years, Travis.
It's
okay.
okay.
Here's the thing.
Paramount's not in Vancouver.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you this. Here's the thing.
Richard
I
Street.
would
Oh,
be
shit.
interested in going
John
to
knows
a.
to see the good clubs.
I would be interested. I know he apparently does. Sean, next time I come up, Sean, you are going to take.
Tell him
me
I sent you.
to-
Next time you go, Travis.
Yeah.
They'll give you the best seat in the house. They call it Sean's seat.
Next time I go, I will try out what a Canadian strip club is like just to see if there's any difference. But I'll tell you, after working in a strip club for 7 years,
Oh no.
I quickly was just like, I never want to go to a fucking strip club
Yeah,
again.
I get it.
I
'Cause-
understand that.
Not because I felt like what a terrible thing I'm doing. I was just like, no, there's no novelty to it. I know how the
Yeah.
sausage is being made.
Yep.
And literally I'd be just bothering the DJ to go, so what's your equipment like? Because oh man, mine was really cheap. And
Yeah.
I'd be a giant pain. I'd be an old man going, so what are you working with?
Yeah. Hilarious.
Who's that announcer? I don't even know who that is. I saw him in the
I
background.
do not know.
Uh,
There's
yeah,
Jack.
Is that Jack
Thomas.
Victory?
Okay,
Oh, wow.
Victory.
all right, from New Jersey.
Yep.
Also, following right behind Buddy Landell
Oh,
as the
no.
new hero of the
Belt?
show,
Brian
Jack
Adias.
Victory.
Ugh.
Not Brian
Yeah.
Adidas. Is he Adidas or
He's-
Adidas? Depends
We
on when
see-
you
He
saw him.
was Adidas originally, and then
Yeah.
he-
And
Look
then
at
he's
that guy
like,
in the-
you can't have that last name.
You
That's
The
can't
guy in
call him
green
Jack
playing
Victory.
I wonder
laser
if he's
tag
in
on
the
the
movie.
outside
but
there.
it's such a
Yeah.
good name that I'm just gonna drop one of the D's.
Yep.
And no one will notice. Stupid.
We've been seeing a lot of Jack Victory lately too.
I know.
Well, of course. You know, he's been everywhere.
This is-
He's
this
the
is
man
for
of
the
a
Texas
thousand
It's so
Heavyweight
years.
funny.
Championship, by the way.
It's like the worst generic wrestler you can imagine for like
Jack
a bad,
Victory.
yeah,
I
for like
know,
a
but
bad
hey,
that's what I thought
sitcom
when I
in the
was
80s.
15.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Skip.
I thought Jack. Okay, I watched Jack Victory now, and I realized that he was young here, and he was good. And as soon as he gets to Watts, he gets very good.
Mhm.
But
He's
exactly,
got
Yeah, I
more
was gonna
stars.
say.
He's got
And-
more
Yeah,
stars
see, he's
than
got
that
6
one guy.
stars.
He's
He's
got
got
8
6
stars.
stars.
Mhm.
I saw 6.
but
They're
at
8?
15 and 16, I never could get over what a fucking schlub he looked like. And it was just like this fucking guy.
Oh, he does that.
no matter
He
how
does that.
talented he was. He looked like Bobby Eaton's like developmentally
Yes.
challenged cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Eaton at first from a distance when the camera was
Yeah.
pulling back.
Of course, in Miss Health, he's got a mask, right? Doesn't he?
No, but he would wear masks in
He wore
WCW.
many
Oh,
masks
many
in
times. He was-
WCW.
Yeah, the
see, as a
blackmailer,
Russian assassin,
some others.
The
The
terrorist
yeah, the terrorist. That's it.
Yeah.
against Ranger Ross. I think
Half of his gear bag was full of random masks.
and that's after he lost like
Right.
he ended up being like the guy who lost the Leave Town match against the Midnight Express, right?
Yep.
He's the
Nice
Midnight Express
drop
for one
kick.
day.
And then a nice, okay, who is this
Yeah.
guy?
Brian
No, are
Brian
you talking about Brian
Adias.
Wow.
Adias?
He was one of the
Stinks.
punching bags
He
of World
stinks.
Cast.
I know he was. I remember. I
Hi.
remember.
Oh,
I can't
there's-
believe
there's
I
the
can't believe they
clue.
let me sit right here. Oh my goodness
Look at
this, like-
gracious. Ooh.
Early aughts hipster. Just
I know, he
like,
told like an
fucking-
'80s beatnik
Yep.
kind
Oh
of.
yeah, that's what that was. That's what that was.
That was awesome.
So
That could.
Yeah.
What is this? Catch a predator at the fucking
Yeah, no
sportatorium?
kidding.
Jesus Christ!
It
So
seems like
Travis
there's a different one every
Yeah.
time.
So Travis, the story is that Brian Diaz was a childhood friend of the Von Erich family.
Yes.
So why don't you guess how
I
that
think that
turned
was
out?
true. I think he actually was.
Yes, he
friends with
was.
Barry. Yeah.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he was. So guess how that turned out not long after this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn it. Of course.
I'm surprised he hasn't turned already.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
wow, he still was a babyface in 1985. He
And
turned
they
by
always
now.
turn on him, but Brian Diaz he fucking stinks. He's mediocre at best.
I saw those like that little sequence there, and I was impressed.
Well,
You know
It stood
what?
out.
It probably was Gino
He's
died.
probably
they're
got
like,
some fundamentals that.
he's got
You
the
know-
he's got the fundamentals, but he's a charisma fucking
Yeah.
Yeah,
vacuum.
I get
If
it.
you've
I
never
get it.
seen him promo, it's a disgrace.
And he's and I mean, given everybody else's level, who Jack Victory is 10 times the worker that fucking
Right.
Brian Diaz is.
and Jack is like a rookie here. I think
He's very
he
young.
won like Observer Rookie of the Year, I think, in like 85.
Did he?
or
He
86,
reminds me of
something like that.
like
I'd
a
look it up, but
poor man's Bobby Fulton.
yeah. I love the JV.
Bobby
there.
Fulton had a body. Jack Victory
Yeah.
looks like a fucking potato.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he still looks fresh and early.
Yeah.
But look how he can bump like the last time I saw Jack
Mhm.
Victory was in like the last ECW
Oh, yeah.
pay-per-view, and they did this X-rated skit
Cool.
backstage because Jack Victory was Steve Carino's like bodyguard / tag team partner, old Jack Victory.
Mhm.
He wore a Devil's jersey because he's from Jersey. I
Of
loved him.
course.
And they bring in
Of
Missy Hyatt to
course.
do this X-rated bit backstage with Just Incredible and Francine, and Jack Victory sees her and he goes, "Hey Missy, remember me?" Because she managed him in World Class and Watts, and she looks at her, she goes, "Did I fuck you?"
Oh my
Oh my
god.
No.
Oh,
And
that
she
guy's
was like, "Yeah," and walks
really
away.
The crowd is great tonight. We've like that's a good thing about the
Oh
wow.
my goodness gracious! Oh my goodness!
good.
There's a guy in the front row there. It looks like a young Peter North next to two young
Oh.
ladies. There he
Yeah,
is.
next to
Yeah.
one of the killer bees, apparently.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you there, Game of Death, some Bruce Lee shit. going on there.
It's been distracting me this
Yeah.
whole time.
Game of Death. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
being distracted, Kelly. That's
Yeah.
a good
There's
sign.
all
Yeah.
those kids with the around that young lady with the bandana. They all came on a bus from the church.
Yeah.
I know,
Definitely.
it looks like Sean William Scott. That's who Jack Victory looks
A little
like.
bit
Yeah.
right there.
Yo, for sure. And by the way, I think Brian Diaz probably turned because Gino died. And they're like, "Hey, we need another heel."
Everybody didn't Iceman eventually did. Chris Adams set the standard,
Yep.
but then there was
Well,
one.
I mean, I
him.
thought Brian would have turned in like 86.
Bundy. Bundy.
Alma Drill eventually turned on him.
Alma
Yeah.
Drill.
Yeah.
Everyone finally.
Yeah.
That was
figured
the
out
darkest
man.
day in world.
Everyone
Classic.
figured out that this family was a goddamn
That was it.
disaster.
Forget
I know,
about
it was
Alma
Alma
Drill.
Drill.
Average
That was
Alma
the
Drill.
truth. Okay,
This is
that's
2.5
what Kelly knew.
stars.
That's
Yeah.
what Kelly
Just
knew.
two.
I
It
thought
was
it
all
was
over.
2-star, wasn't it? 2-star.
Two stars, 2-star Al.
Yeah.
Average Al.
I
Kelly
want.
was,
Oh
Kelly,
man,
was
I-
that when you knew it was all over for World Class?
Yeah, that's when I gave up hope.
Oh.
Not
the
even
day the
Fritz's
music
heart, it was
died. The
before
day the
Fritz's.
music died. Madrill is like a NWO Hogan would be so good. Like that
Let me
kind
guess,
of
this-
heel.
This is
When
when
we
Bridger Brody
started,
took
when
over
we
booking for
started
New,
World
right?
Cast, when we
Guys, we got a highlighted
Yeah.
message you want to
Yeah.
read.
when we started World Cast,
Like, I'm
King
looking at
Kong
it.
Bundy was
Yeah.
the friend of the Von Erichs who fucking
Yes.
turned.
Yeah. And
Was
before,
he Boom Boom then?
Yeah, it was
No,
Boom Boom Bundy.
was he
Okay.
Boom Boom? Yeah.
That's
He-
right.
and he was from
No, he
Alaska
was a
for some
lumberjack.
reason.
He was a lumberjack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
right. That's right.
He was with a rope belt and he still had
'Cause-
hair, of course.
Because all those lumber yards in New Jersey. you know?
They built
Didn't
him
he
from
also wear the
Canada.
Canadian?
He was a kid.
No, he was
yeah.
built from Alaska.
Alaska,
Oh,
that's right.
God.
It was
No, no.
Alaska. He was an Alaskan lumberjack. He had big
Yeah.
jeans and a rope belt.
But
Big
was he
Daddy-
okay?
We're like-
wasn't it Big Daddy
Big
Bundy?
Daddy Bundy.
It was
Big Daddy
Bundy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Right,
not
right.
Didn't he also
Yeah,
And he
he
had
had
hair.
He had a full
Yeah, he
head
had
of
hair.
That's
hair.
right. He did.
Yeah,
That was so
Didn't he
cool.
use
That was right at
denim?
the start of World Cast.
that was the first episode
Yes,
that we watched.
that's right.
Yeah.
But was he all right when he working all night and
Yeah, Bundy was great. He
Yeah.
was always good.
Ooh, nice. Fuck you
But
guys.
didn't he wear denim?
I'm Team Adidas,
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
like,
God.
a, like
I want to see a
his-
fucking
whoa, whoa.
moonsault. He's gonna hit a moonsault.
No, no, he's not.
Hey, yeah, fucking
Hey.
cross Johnny, 1, 2, 3.
Come on,
In your
Bronco.
face, victory. Team
Bronco
Adias.
even got on his
What?
knees.
Yeah, he got all the way
Who's playing
down.
Adias in the
Yeah.
film? I want to see it, Frank.
Well, you know what? Maybe they could use some seat. Maybe if only it could have been you, Travis.
Yeah. Travis
It's
Woloshyn
you.
is Brian Adias.
That's probably the Texas belt.
Oh, he
Yeah,
went
it
to the
is.
belt.
It
huh?
is. It's the Texas belt.
I think
So
it's
Moose,
Texas belt,
Moose,
yeah.
I assume that your highlighted thing is the start of a joke, and I hope that we're gonna get a. That's my guess. So Moose has written,
what?
the church pastor said, "I'm talking to one of the parishioners, and he said, Father, I like wrestling. Is there a
Pokemon
place in
with
heaven
t-shirt
for me?"
I know, I was like waiting. I'm like,
Yeah, I think we are gonna get a punchline at some point.
or is this
No.
that wrestling song?
Here we go. This
No,
is
that's
it.
Have
just
you
every
guys
one of those
seen the-
kids. That's
Have you
every one
guys
of those
seen the
kids
Glenn
in the
Glow's?
audience.
The
Yeah.
Glenn
Glenn
Glow's
goes
wrestling?
wrestling. Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure. Sorry,
I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt you.
it's okay. Is that a very important?
Oh,
question?
Here we
wow.
go.
Uh-oh. The
Yeah,
American
Rick
champion.
Rude finally.
Now was he
America's-
the
With
world
Percy.
champion here or the American champion?
It was still
American.
American.
Still
Okay, so I
American,
was
yeah.
definitely still watching and in and out because I remember when they changed it.
I know
I
that's
think it
Yeah,
was,
that was like 86.
basically the beginning of '86. Like
Moose
Yeah.
is saying
few
yeah,
weeks
that
of 86.
that comment
Maybe
was related to Kelly saying that they were on a church group outing going to world class.
Oh, okay.
Pastor.
Oh,
That was
the
me.
Iceman.
That was me, you
Oh,
it was
cocksucker.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
I'm kidding.
Slow
I'm
down.
kidding, buddy.
We have a. I hope our attorney will protect you, Johnny, if anything
Yeah,
comes up.
yeah.
What? It's the truth. That was my joke. I'm just, I
Okay.
kid. I
Say.
kid.
I keyed. Uh-oh, Iceman only has 1 star. I don't know what that
Yeah,
means. This
and an
match.
Here we
What
go.
does that
Nice.
equal?
But,
Yes.
but that
This is a bad sign for the
Oh, look at
Iceman,
those
yep.
tights.
Oh
Those
my
tights
God.
are
Ooh,
outstanding.
That's crazy. The
Outstanding.
first time I ever saw Rude, I think he was wearing those tights.
and
Like
he
in a
kept it.
magazine.
He kept that robe all the way up into WWE.
Yeah. Why
not?
That
Yeah,
robe
yeah,
a
yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
really nice.
No, it's
Those
not just
are
nice.
hilarious.
That's an expensive investment. Like
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
much.
You could shred Parmesan on that fucking chest.
You would hear like Flair saying, "I'm spending on robes." I'm like, Root can't be spending like $7,000 a robe. You can't do
Yeah.
that.
No.
Rick
Working
Rude,
world class.
Rick Rude had one robe, realized it was good. The only
Yeah.
thing he spent money on was tights.
Well, not here.
Yeah.
Well, when he got to
But those are
WWF, at
nice,
least.
though.
Yeah, he didn't have his. He didn't have his.
I mean,
haircut.
I don't know. They kind of look like long underwear. They're
Yeah, I
modern
love
day
them.
Lululemon.
I don't know.
Lululemon.
It was
Love
just
'em.
because they were what
I
I saw
love them.
first.
I love it, dude. They're just really thin. I'm like, I feel like if I touched it, they would just.
Yeah,
disappear.
yeah, yeah. We
They're
can
just
tell.
fucking.
Well, I
that's
didn't
heat.
know Mr. Rude was Jewish.
Oh,
That is fucking heat,
Uh,
dude. Those fucking things.
well, this is years before the
Yeah.
alleged rumor that his penis like came off.
Sorry, am
Whatever
I
that story is.
misinterpreting? Am I
What?
misinterpreting?
Oh yeah. That legend, that Rick Rude dick
Yes.
fell off.
Yes,
I never heard that rumor. I don't
I never
I
heard that
don't-
till
I don't-
recently.
I
Until
don't know the
recently.
details of it. I know
I don't either.
I know it's got to be bullshit, but there's Rick Rude's dick fell off.
In a match?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
no,
exactly.
not
This
the
guy
match.
again.
No,
I mean, no, he's there with his
All right,
wife. He's there with
please
his
get
wife.
The camera off me.
Hit this
Please
up.
get the camera
Ladies
off
and
me.
gentlemen, Stephen Malcolmus.
Oh yeah, it looks.
Oh
like
my
something
God.
like that.
Totally
Bravo,
was.
bravo,
It totally
Travis.
was.
Thank you.
Things are about to get slanted and enchanted up in here.
Hey,
Mr.
hey now.
Mercer. Mr. Mercer.
Well done, well done, sir.
So AMDb spoils Bill Mercer's actor, but there's no Brian Adias in the movie apparently.
Damn it! The childhood friend gets no love.
So wait, there is a Bill Mercer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Who is he?
Gotta
there
have
the
a
whole
Bill
time?
Mercer. Yeah.
Do we know who it is?
Sean Whittaker
Oh,
is Bill Mercer. Surprise.
That's news to me.
He's been you've had to keep yet an NDA up until this
Yeah,
point.
he really did.
Yeah.
The NDA is till the
Yeah.
23rd when it comes out, or 22nd when it comes
Right.
out.
what was it like to
I'm
work
sorry,
with Zac Efron?
I'm too distracted by Red Rick Rude's lifesavers type. Like I,
Yes.
look
Oh,
like-
I know.
they look
Actually-
like the role
Oh,
lifesavers.
light- Lightsabers.
Clearly, that
No,
NDA is still in
lightsabers.
effect, Travis.
Yeah, totally.
Because he
Johnny,
totally
what was
deflected
the
question.
gum? What is
Any
it?
lawyer,
No, I
any
think
lawyer is good at evading the question. Thank
Rick
you.
Rude
Uh-huh.
selling atomic drops.
Who do
Yeah.
you think?
You on,
Who do you-
guys?
Hey,
There we
Travis,
go.
Travis,
It's
who do you
been a
think
minute.
wrote- Travis, who do you
Yes.
think wrote the NDA?
Yeah.
so. Mike, I just realized here is there wasn't there a zebra stripe gum?
Yeah, zebra stripe gum was my favorite gum.
So that is what his outfit is.
Oh, I'd
That's-
chew that ass.
that-
Yum, 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 yum.
That's what his trunks are. Zebra stripe gum.
Zebra stripe gum was
Michael
the best
Harney.
gum, but each flavor was so good, but it literally lost the flavor within 15 seconds.
Well, I hope you get more than that if you chew on Rick Rude's.
Oh, I could chew on that all night long, and it would be juicy. Ooh,
a juicy fruit, if you will.
Hey,
What?
you know. You don't
Oh,
gotta
that's
call me a
reminding me
slur.
of. So I watched Nick Mullen's new stand-up, and it's fucking hilarious. It's on YouTube. I mean, that's speak of some stuff, words we could use here that would get us Sean busy. But he talks about there's a cross-country skier apparently. Someone his dick fell off mid cross-country ski. He's so frozen. And I bet and he does a bit about it. There's a joke about it, and he probably just thought like, "Oh, that feels weird." But it's probably just cold and adrenaline and stuff. And then he got to the end, and then probably it's just like someone seeing inside his like skin tight suit. Like it's probably because he's moved around so much, it's like moved up into the chest. He's like, "What is that? A baby carrot?"
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't even sell that joke. I'm like, oh,
so funny, Johnny. You've got to watch that stand up. Nick Mullen. They used to be in the show, or like him and Stav. I'm
getting that name. Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullen. He's
Mullen. Sorry,
yeah.
I'll find him. I
not without country. He comes from Cumtown, right? Do you remember that podcast Cumtown? Him and Stavros and
I mean, I've learned Stavros recently because Stavros has had his new special come out on Netflix.
Which we watched a bit of, and I got to say it's kind of meh, especially compared to Mullins. Is just oh my god.
That's right. I got the Last Action Heroes book to read and look up Nick Mullen YouTube.
All the
My notes.
Hey,
I mean that one is like super raunchy.
Everybody. So those of you who appreciate these great recommendations, not just that, but the amazing comedy of this show. Why don't you check out Patreon? And it's only $5, and you're gonna get some, cool, mysterious shit.
You might, it's obviously mysterious if you won't tell you what the matches are.
Well, I did.
Maybe you, the viewer at home, could guess. Man, Pringle
Kevin
is
not spoil the other.
I'm very limited in my knowledge of Percy Pringle. Yeah, I like him a lot. Yeah,
I liked Pringle, and it was another reason why I hated Paul Bearer, because. Look, I know the Paul Bearer character was over as fuck, and everyone fucking loved it.
And
I
love
hated
the
it with
stud
every
in Rick Rude's ear too.
Being.
Yeah,
that high pitched. Ooh,
yeah.
I hated everything. I hated the dumb pun name. I love that. I love how the name came. How they came up with the name. Road Warrior Hawk came up with the name Paul Bearer in the locker room on the toilet taking a shit. He's taking a shit, and he leaves there and goes, "How about Paul Bearer?" And that's it. And Vince is like,
"Yeah, that's a hell of an idea. That's it. Love it.
Taste the biscuit."
Yes.
Match has gone on longer than I thought.
It's a good match.
And
every match has been
I have the same. I have the same.
match has been
I think a lot of people have the same opinion that the Duke shared in the chat, which is I love Paul Bearer because I was 9 when he debuted.
Well, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
I was,
but also Moose is saying
13
so.
or
It's
so.
Michael Harney from Orange Is the New Black is Bill Mercer. I got to look up who that actor is.
Okay, I've seen the random episode of that show every now and then.
Oh man, I tried to start from the beginning and I got about 7 episodes in, and I was like, okay, we're done.
I know Captain Janeway's in that, so that Kate Mulgrew.
My wife and I watched the whole thing, but it took a long time to get through.
Yeah.
Who plays the lead of that show?
I forget her name.
No, is that a character?
That's
name?
that's her.
That's the character's name.
Yeah.
Right.
But is it the same actress who goes on and does the She-Hulk? Or am I thinking of the different show?
No. The Donna, or no, not Donna. What was her name in that 70s show?
70s show. Yeah, I know she's in it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like the second lead female. But yeah, it was an ensemble cast. There's a lot of
Yeah.
people came and went.
Yeah, there's someone from some show or something that I like that was on that show as too. Yeah, that was a huge cast.
Officer
Yeah.
Healy. Officer Healy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I can see that.
Yeah, check out that old cowboy who's right there at ringside.
I think I
hope
saw.
they-
I think I
hope
know
they
who you're
cut to
talking
him
about,
again.
Yeah.
I hope
About
they
the
cut to him
same
again.
age.
He
He's
looks
like
like
an
he's
old
from
Texas
a-
Ranger.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
an
yeah,
old
he looks
Texas
like-
Ranger.
yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, he's like from a
for sure.
David
Oh, yeah.
Lynch, from a David Lynch
Holy
film.
smokes.
Yeah. Well, this is
Yeah.
well, he looks right at the camera and goes, "Well, I'll tell you what, this is no country for old
yeah,
men."
yeah. Pringle.
Wow, what?
You know, I couldn't stop Leatherface. Maybe I can stop Rick Rude.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Actually, there was a Leatherface. Look, we don't call them Leatherfaces anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
DC, where are we going now?
No, we were talking about this on an early Mystery Titans Theater. There's a lot of derogatory terms that we just don't want to use anymore.
Like Red
because we're
Bastille.
trying to be
Oh,
progressive. And like how they used to call the enthusiastic female fans have been called all kinds of terrible things.
Yes.
More common is the rodent one, but
yes, yes, sir.
but Leatherfaces is definitely one of them. I've heard it. I've heard
What?
from people called this terrible slur. We
Okay.
don't call them Leatherfaces anymore.
What do we call them
Okay.
instead?
What do we call
I
them?
say we
I
go
need
back
a-
to
I need a
rats.
solution.
We just re-adopt rats. We just re-adopt rats and just recycle
Reclaiming
it.
the word. The reclaiming the word.
We're gonna take it back.
Old
The
school.
English language is very organic. Let's
Mhm.
leave it
Yeah,
at that.
totally.
Yes.
The sheriff's there for. There was a Leatherface reported in the area. He had tickets to the reunion arena. I'm sorry, Sportatorium. He's confused. He shows up at reunion arena
Yeah.
with his
I
chainsaw.
read this ticket.
Shit.
Isn't it
Looks
crazy? This is our third world class match, and we have no Von Erichs whatsoever.
Yeah.
That,
No
that
real
happened
Von.
every now and then.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
surprised myself.
Oh,
Oh yes.
Well, they had a
Well,
lot of
Mike was
weddings. They had a lot of
unavailable.
they had
Well, I mean,
David
Mike-
is dead.
well,
They had
I
a lot
think
of
Mike was
funerals
still
together.
alive. He probably was just recovering from toxic shock. Or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think he was
Yeah.
wrestling too much.
I
He's
think-
not on
I
this
think-
card.
I think you only had Karen and Kevin on this show, right?
Yeah, I
we
think
do
at
have
this point.
Carrie and Kevin. Yes.
Yes, of course. I mean,
But,
is
yeah,
Fritz
they're the
wrestling on
only-
this? Are we that desperate that Fritz had to come back
No,
again?
Fritz.
Okay, good.
I could,
think
I
the
could-
This
next
is a Christmas
Parade of
Star Wars,
Champions.
right? Or Thanksgiving
This is
Star
Thanksgiving.
Wars.
Thanksgiving was the big
This
one.
is
because that's-
Thanksgiving.
Hey, someone just put out. I saw a link to it. I'm gonna look for it. Someone just put out an independently made documentary about how the Star Wars holiday special got made.
Oh yeah.
That I'm gonna look for and see if it's
Cool.
any good.
Hey, stop saying that word, those 2-letter Star Wars. Oh, sorry, I can't say that one. I can take it down.
I could scan Rude's. I could scan Rude's tights with my phone.
It'll give you the menu for TGI Fridays.
Yeah, no kidding.
It is no.
Oh, what-
joking.
whoa.
Yep.
What just happened there? The
I don't
Iceman.
know.
The
Iceman
tried to
Iceman went cold.
Invent the corkscrew plunge.
If
That's
you
the
look at it-
finish. That's it.
If you look at Rick Rude's
That's
pants
it.
long enough, you'll see a sailboat.
I want to see some good, a good menu of craft beers.
I'd be all right with that.
Was that like 2 finishes where it just like is a roll? They hit a move and there's a roll up that and 1, 2.
It
And
literally
someone,
says the roll up
and
out of
someone
the-
kicks out at 3 and they just count 3 anyway.
Yeah,
It
probably.
felt like twice in a
Yeah.
row.
because you gotta save Iceman Parsons because
Look at
Percy's
Percy being a
taunting.
fuckwad.
Yeah. Oh, he's the best. Percy's great.
beat him!
Percy's
Oh,
great.
yeah. I hate the old kick out 3.1. I hate it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, fuck yourself! Oh,
Oh,
I hate it. Whoa,
Christ!
whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
Jesus! Like,
Get this
you
heat
think
back,
they
brother.
bleached
Whoa.
his
Yeah.
hair blonde
Oh.
to try to make him look more like Heenan?
he was
Get that
always a
text-
bleach blonde.
That Texas Ranger
Yeah,
gave you
but-
something.
Was
I'm
He's
sure,
Heenan?
like, stand there.
dude. I'm sure when
It's
he
Orange
decided-
Cassidy, his hands in his pockets. What's he doing there?
Could be a Gary Hard tribute. Gary Hard when he was young.
when he
had bleached
decided
blonde
to
hair.
be a character, right? Yes, he bleached blonde his hair like 75% of people did.
Yeah, that was
uh,
just a heel thing to do.
yeah.
for
His
decades.
mannerisms were more. He was more of a rip off of Jim Cornette because he was. I'm from the Pringle dynasty.
Yes, of course.
In Florida, I guess, and I was
see.
like, loved it. Like, oh, the potato chips, right? This
Yeah,
guy's
yeah.
the-
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
it looks like he's in real estate, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. That
One
that
Cornette was
blazer.
there, beginning.
Oh, in your
Early,
yeah.
Pringle, go get a job at a moratorium.
Those pizza chips don't taste anything like pizza. Get the fuck out of
Go
here.
dye your hair jet black.
The president has been shot.
Finally getting
Every time. Every time.
and it came out recently. Maybe it wasn't unknown, but that he told Lee Harvey Oswald that he was going to be charged with murder. He was the first.
Oh,
yeah,
person
that
or
too.
whatever.
Oh,
Really?
wow. Wow.
This just in, fuckwad. He's right up in his grill.
Look,
Whoa,
look
whoa.
at how Jackie Gleason this is.
Yes.
Pringle pizza chips,
Well,
I've
this-
never tried, but
They're actually
Duke's a
very
big
good.
fan. Yeah,
They're
we
actually
like it.
dude,
I
love it.
love Pringle regular. I'd like Pringle regular chips more than any
Oh.
other regular chips.
Oh, Travis, I'm a total Pringleman. I'm a fan.
Pringle.
If Steven Spielberg made a movie about me, they call it The Pringlemans.
Seriously, that diamond stud. Finding the Pringlemans. The Hedgepeth family story.
There you go.
Like seriously, that diamond stud could have got him good heat, and I'm surprised they didn't stick with that in WWF.
For being three-time arm wrestling champion. Excuse him for being Florida heavyweight champion. Excuse him for being half of the United States tag.
Wow.
Rude came into his own in Florida with Pringle as his manager.
Yeah, because he was in Memphis.
How
too.
many
Memphis-
I
indie
think
managers?
Memphis maybe was his real.
Well, no, Memphis is where he got to
Main
figure out his
eventer.
character.
Yeah.
Florida
wasn't great
was
there.
bigger than Memphis. That's still a little bit, at the time. And he got Pringle with him, and that got big enough for them to go to world class and first be like, fuck the NWA. Rick Rude, you're my new world heavyweight champion of Texas.
But then Rick Rude said, fuck you, I'm going to be an NWA tag team champion with
Yeah.
Manny Fernandez.
With
friend of
Manny
the show.
Fernandez.
And then fuck you, I'm
Rick
going to the
Rude- And then
WWF.
Rick Rude, and then Rick
Yeah,
Rude
I'm
He said, fuck you.
fuck
Yeah,
you,
a lot
I'm
of
going to the
fuck
you.
WWF.
Yeah, I'm
That's
going to
hilarious.
New York.
Yeah.
Rick
Without
Rude has
dropping
a long
the
history.
belts.
Yeah.
Rick Rude
And we'll
has a
say
long
that they lost
history.
the titles in Spokane, Washington, of all places.
Here's another reason why Rick Rude's one of my favorite wrestlers who ever lived. Besides all the obvious reasons, that this is a guy who never had a problem telling any wrestling promoter to go fuck themselves
Yeah.
and leave. He didn't give a fuck about your
Yeah.
belts. He didn't give a fuck about shit. He wanted to be fairly paid.
And you get the
and he'd
impression,
fucking leave.
yeah,
Yep.
that he was like super creative too.
We have a
Um,
4-foot high cage.
Moose is saying the WWF was a family product. You couldn't have anyone wearing an earring. That makes sense.
Ah.
Jake Roberts
Is-
had
is that-
earrings
is
on,
that
but
Buddy
he was
Landel?
Did
very
you
paid.
see that finger smell he
Oh,
did there?
it's
That
Sean-
was pretty
oh,
obvious.
Tatum.
Oh,
I know,
there you
I
go.
made the joke.
Now,
Wow.
now, Kelly.
Holy
do you
cow.
mean, Kelly? Do
Boing.
you mean to tell me, Kelly Nelson?
Yeah.
Do you mean to tell me you think Sunshine Here is hotter than what we saw a few months later, or
get-
whatever, in Bill Watts?
Oh,
Look at this. Come on.
Is,
Well,
is
I
that
mean, it's
Gigolo?
Sunshine. I think she's always
Scott
fun.
Casey.
She looked like a high class hooker in Watts. She was outstandingly hot.
Whoa.
I prefer
Hold on.
1983 Sunshine.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
The
She's already
only-
been through rehab a few times there.
The only
Yes.
high class hooker in this ring is Gigolo Scott Casey.
There you go. Gigolo John. Now, you know what? If Scott Casey
Or
had
Mark
gone
Lorenz.
heel and become
Gigolo.
Gigolo Scott Casey, he could have
Gigolo-
gotten over. Could've
Gigolo
gotten
Mark
over.
Lorenz would be good too.
Kevin, you
Yes,
know what?
sir.
You came up with Human Tornado. You
Yes.
just came up with something that could have gotten Scott Casey and made him a star. You're a creative goddamn genius, Lyon.
Well, I mean, I thought he was one of
Holy
those guys
cow.
who actually was a
Fuck.
gigolo, though. Was
Yes.
Scott Casey.
Oh my goodness.
Once
Oh,
again,
now.
once
Jiggle
again,
TV.
Wow, wow,
Bill Watts, though. Bill Watts put a bra on that.
Yeah.
Because Fritz Von Erich, I'm not kidding. Fritz Von Erich said he must have taken her backstage. He's like, them some heavy hangers.
And Sunshine with like
no bra, no bra,
negligee underneath. Yeah. Oh my God. That's what I've already, I typed it in the chat.
As a kid, I didn't think Missy was super hot because I was like, she needs to, bring those up a little bit here. She's a sports bra.
Yeah, Sunshine brought him up more for sure. And
but then she goes to, but then Missy Hyatt goes to Bill Watts. He's like, get this woman a good, decent, okay. The payoffs in Dallas were so bad. Missy Hyatt couldn't afford a decent bra.
That's how he was. That's how he kind of like in that phone call when he started to kind of lure her over. Okay, so how much they paying on bras over there, Missy? She's like, what? What are you talking about? Are you serious?
Missy,
you telling me they haven't spent a dime on bras in that territory?
Well, Missy, let me tell you this. I can tell you the travel's hard. The travel's hard here in the Mid-South. But we're going far with the Freebirds, and we think you can be a star. And let me tell you this, you're gonna have to work for every penny you get, and some of those nights may be a little cold out there, Missy. But one thing I promise you is I will get you a supportive brassiere.
Oh my goodness!
Will this scene make it into the Iron Claw? Time will tell.
It's the post-credits sequence.
Yeah. Yes. Just imagine it being like a clip,
yes,
a clip 20 years from now at like an Oscars like memoriam, that exact scene.
Hollywood John Tatum.
A brassiere, not a dry eye in the house.
Yeah, I know. You know what? And I'll get a posthumous Oscar for my role as Bill Watts on the phone. They'll use AI and just get me doing that impression.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hologram of Johnny Hedgecock.
There we go.
I'm falling for that moment already. I do have to. I appreciate John Tate, Hollywood John Tatum's trunks. Yeah, it's the right color. It's the right color. I can't believe it's a cage match.
Yeah. Did it really this feud?
They're really playing.
Also, it's a mixed tag.
But they're just playing they're just going right back to the well of the whole Sunshine and Chris Adams and Gorgeous and Jimmy Garvin,
Precious, yeah.
Precious, sorry.
And
nice body slam.
I mean, how long? It's 86 when we're JT here, where what's like 7/8
Hollywood, sir, to you.
7/8 of everyone in this. I'm sorry. 6 out of 8 people in the ring in this match are in Bill Watts when everyone just leaves.
Yeah, it's not long after this. Yeah.
Missy Hyatt gets
85's the end, basically.
Inside Bill Watts. That sounds like inside Bill Watts.org.
Rick Manning's probably I'm sorry, no, not Rick.
It's your chance to escape.
Hazard.
Go.
Yeah, Rick Hazard has to stay.
He's the only one who stays.
Are they? Is this even a get out of the cage match?
Joel has to stay too.
I thought they didn't. Yeah, WWF was the only one who did escape the cage.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
And
darn, I wanted to see her shirt. I couldn't see what the shirt said.
Mm-hmm. It's something like Buddy Meyer or something.
Who is Buddy?
Dude.
That was
I guess it is
rock. That was the punk rock.
Yeah, a wide open door there.
Friend group. I like that. That young lady. She's the punk rock friend of that.
Right. For sure.
Yeah, all those punk rock bands in Dallas.
Cool beyond her years. Well, no, she knew about it. She knew about the Sheen. She had a friend in. Who'd come to visit from Cali every once in a while. Nice. Fuck yeah.
There we go. Is that legal? Maybe it's not. It's legal in the cage match. Apparently, maybe.
I don't think World Class had a.
No,
drivers were fine in World Class.
I think just Memphis.
Sunshine doesn't need that full jacket for wrestling, right, Kelly?
They're saving
No,
it.
It hides, dude. It hides the track marks.
Yeah, this is post nervous breakdown.
I figure they're saving it to take off later during the.
Will is someone playing Sunshine in Iron Claw? Holy cow!
Kelly's like, get that de-aging fucking machine. It can only be, only be sunshine.
Well, you can't have you have to have the
Kelly Nelson
It
is
can only be the
sunshine.
OG.
That's
the
very
Sunshine
specific.
Jimmy Garvin
Yeah.
as slaves for
Yeah.
a day.
No,
Yeah, he's like,
Nice still
hologram
playing.
sunshine courtesy of Kelly T. Nelson.
Yes.
It's like,
That's what I've
he's
been doing the last 4 years.
That's what you've been doing on the farm.
Working on
That's what
it.
you've been. That's what you've been doing on the
I've
farm
gotten
for 4
the
years.
big Hollywood.
You had other plans for it, but an opportunity came along.
yeah.
A24.
Oh, look at
I
this.
sold it.
Oh,
sold it. I got my money, or I got my use out of it before.
You get it back,
Oh,
right?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
So wait, you
I
sold him a
didn't need it
soiled
anymore.
hologram?
Soiled hologram. You can't soil a hologram.
Oh,
That's the,
I mean,
that's
come
the
on.
beauty
Soiled
of
the
hologram.
first for
hologram
everything,
is not
sir.
bad. Soiled hologram is not bad.
You can't
You're-
soil a hologram.
You're telling me that
You can't
Hollywood
soil
John,
a hologram.
Hollywood John
That's the
Tatum, I think
funniest
the
thing
fir-
I've ever heard.
There's the title for
I think
the-
Hollywood
Yeah.
John Tatum can sell a hologram. I'm just saying.
Okay. So far, it's
Oh,
between
that's right.
that and hashtag release the salty cut. Okay.
Moose says
They're
no
connected.
sunshine,
Yeah,
but they have
I gotta go
but
with
yeah,
hashtag
Ryan Ziegler as Gino. Yeah, so that's Nick Nemeth, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Used holograms. Says the
See,
dude.
but I'm sure that's not like, and here we're gonna sit here and talk to Gino. That's just gotta be like in-ring highlight shit, I'd imagine.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
It's gotta be more about their family than just.
Yeah.
I can't wait for like. I can't wait for like a PWO or someone to be able to be just like, I wish there was more wrestling in this.
I know that's gonna be me, man.
We need to
That's
have the
gonna be me.
entire Kerry versus Ric Flair
I
cage
timed
match.
it. There was only 13 minutes and 22 seconds. of
Yeah.
Oh,
video.
you know,
of
Meltzer
course.
in his fucking cool kids hat is
Yeah,
going to have that fucking stat.
So, in other words, there's going to be as much wrestling on an average episode of Monday Night Raw as in the film. So that's fine.
Yeah,
Exactly.
perfect.
Same
And I'm
as-
gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, where
I'll tell
is
you what.
Bugsy? That's gonna be me.
Yeah,
Where is
yes.
Bugsy? Whenever they're shooting one of the Von Erichs,
Hey,
somebody should
hey,
be asking,
At
where
least
is
we're not getting
Bugsy?
it. We're not getting a 20-minute promo
Okay.
in the middle of the film. All right.
Hey, Kevin,
Yes,
I will
sir.
tell you this as someone who watches WWE right now.
Oh,
Now that the old pervert is gone,
yes.
gone for gone good.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot more
Easy.
in ring, whether you like it or not, does the style, whatever. Tons more in ring, so little backstage skits and bullshit. And
I will tell you this.
Oh, thumbs
I
up.
liked I was weirdly
Yeah, it is
happy about that line of Punk's bombing. It's like,
it
oh
did a
my
bomb,
god,
really.
oh my god. That just means that most wrestling fans aren't
give a
fucking
shit.
online
Oh,
24/7.
yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's so
actually true.
good. That's
Everyone's
so
trying to-
good,
It is
man.
good, but everyone's trying to spin it like, well, you see all the soldiers in there because it was a tribute for the troops, so they don't know. But
Soldiers don't
No,
go
who
online.
cares? No, like
the
come
average
on.
soldier's like, oh, I gotta see. I gotta
Oh,
go
if
to
they-
Twitter.
If you
for
want to
X.
appeal, to people who are still like, I
no,
want
the
to hear
people who
about
actually
like,
go and take their families to wrestling,
They don't give a
that.
shit.
Remember, we can't call it Twitter anymore.
Eckies.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, you know what? I refuse to stop calling it Twitter, and as my attorney, I
Oh.
expect you to back me up on this.
Can I call it Eckies?
He's not.
I like it. A single Eckies.
I prefer Dos Eckies, but you know.
Well, you are the most interesting man I know.
Oh well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that.
Is that Dos Equis?
Damn it.
Yes, it is, sir. I don't worry.
Yeah.
Good.
Don't. Just,
I'm very
just go to
proud of
bed.
myself that I got that right.
Just
That
go
You
to
have
bed.
no
Just-
idea.
That
Just,
could have gone
go.
sideways.
Don't question it. Just go.
That was a big deal when Johnny made that announcement. He nudged Sean out of there, and Sean wouldn't talk to us for months when he announced that Kevin was the most interesting man he knows. Sorry, Sean.
Why am I the
Did-
most interesting?
Did he leave?
How am I the most? interesting?
Oh, that was like, what the fuck?
What? I'm still looking around my apartment going, what? Me? I'm not there.
You
So
could have
I
saved
see
Scott
some,
Casey's career.
I see some boom talent coming down to Prestige that you might get to see. Hey, Kev, is that right?
Prestige is running in LA in February.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to try to go to that.
And I
so
think
far-
Liza might be there
Oh,
for one of the
cool.
shows you were talking
I
about.
hope
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Because I know I can't go the I'm gonna be in Vegas this week, so I can't make their Tokyo Joshi Pro show. But
Mhm.
in February, if you're in the LA area or you have, I want to assume they're on IWTV. They have Tiger Mask already announced.
Right,
Tiger
I
Mask
saw
1,
that. Crazy.
Moscow Dorada, and they're hyping up Mike Bailey against a first-time opponent. If you're a fan of Speedball Mike Bailey, it's gonna be against somebody he's never wrestled before. So we'll see what that is.
Taro.
Hey,
Not me,
Yeah,
no,
there it
please,
is,
no.
Taro. Get this. Okay, so you know how the
No bumps.
Broncos started the
Yes.
season just like a disaster, and then
Yes.
I think they've won. And did they win this past Sunday?
No, they lost, but they'd won
Okay.
5 in a row.
The gimmick's
Okay.
over.
Before that.
All right,
The
well,
gimmick is over.
but here's the thing that was going around on like local Twitter around here. Like,
Tatum escapes.
yeah, Tatum escapes. Before the game they won, like as a pre-game fucking entertainment, they
shit,
had a
yeah.
lucha match
Mm.
that people got into, and then they went on a winning streak. And people was like,
Yes.
Oh man,
it's the lucha match. That
she's
was like,
barely
that's what we
keeping it
needed.
together.
There we
there.
go. Right now.
Kelly.
Okay.
It was for like 3
That's why
straight
she's
weeks.
wearing that tuxedo.
There we go.
Yeah.
Golly.
It's keeping the dogs from going out for a walk.
Where's the cameraman's? Where's the
Okay,
cameraman?
15, 16-year-old me here was
Oh yeah,
definitely
I'm sure.
not.
I'm sure.
There was one of these girls that I was into, and the other one was wearing a dark cloak for some reason.
Yeah.
Baby
Like,
face.
yeah, there it happened.
Hey!
It happened.
happened.
See,
That
I
one's
told
for
you.
you, Kelly T. Nelson.
Oh,
Hilarious.
Blue
What the-
dot, just
That's
like
the
when
first time we've seen a blue dot on Mystery
Oh,
Titan
Who's
Theater.
this? Who's this mysterious man? It's
on cue, Johnny
It's
said that. And all of a
Kabuki.
sudden,
yep, there it is. It's Kabuki, and he's going
right,
to
'cause
Sunshine.
they were together, and then
They were
They
together, but
Yeah.
he turned heel on her, and he's
because he won't
holding her.
show.
I'm getting you back to rehab.
man.
You've got to get out of here.
I should
He
have
won't
looked.
show him the blue.
Should have looked for the
blue
uncut
boobs.
version of this show.
Yeah.
Quite
Blue
a
dots.
You know
I
what,
doubt it.
Travis,
Dots.
Travis,
Funny.
use your editing skills to just put Kelly's face over that blue dot.
Yes.
Of course. Just like a really happy face.
Look,
Blue
just Kelly smiling. I mean, I know that would be hard, and I know that would be hard.
I will
and
take
a
the
lot
time.
of your time.
I will
You
take
can
the
do
time.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Kelly loves the
Hilarious.
1986 aerobics.
Hilarious.
Wardrobe
Hilarious.
malfunction. I had no idea.
Amazing. Oh my God, he's made.
We
for
saw
it.
that coming.
No, you know what I
So now
need?
that I got
I
you on
need
the hook.
Kelly. I
So
need
now-
Kelly Nelson in the but like his face superimposed on the Burt Reynolds.
Yeah. Okay.
Pose.
Or just his head over
The
the
Stan
blue dot.
Lee one, please.
The standing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
or Shawn Michaels could work too.
Oh
But-
God, no.
Okay. I
Wow.
know. Okay, no matter what you go with to cover the blue dot, it should be accompanied
Man,
by
this
the
is
sound
crazy.
effect, by the
Yeah.
sound effect, by the
What
sound
is that?
effect of
Of
sweatpants.
the waistband
snapping.
snap. Yep.
And still no Von Erichs.
Look at
Oh,
No
Yeah,
Von
it's
Erichs.
wild.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
It's crazy.
He's lost
That's
his
what keeps
mind.
blowing my mind.
Oh, we got
Where are Von
Manic.
Erichs?
Well, they had
He's
turned
the
him
stand-in.
babyface, and he was with Sunshine. It
This is
lasted
pretty
for a
wild.
minute, and nobody wanted.
And this is
to
like
see a
the middle
Kabuki
of the
babyface.
card, right?
Yeah.
no, there's only one match left.
No, this is the second last match, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Chubby Phil Collins there.
Johnny Mantel.
Listen, young lady.
Another.
This is not a good
wardrobe
environment for a
malfunction. We'll
young
get
lady
the
like you.
red
Oh my
in
God.
front of
No.
it. Okay, there.
Your
Jeepers.
cousin
Well,
slash
Phil
lover
Collins-
Jimmy sent me to
What
bring
did
you
you do?
home.
What did you do on Saturday
Oh,
night, Dad?
no, another cage match.
Back-to-back cage matches.
Yeah,
of
well,
course.
that-
You can't take it down in between
Yeah,
matches.
No
Come on.
kidding. That's what I was gonna say.
long
Are we gonna
work.
finish with a
Dude, at the
cooler?
when
I'll be
pro
right back.
wrestling, Pro Wrestling USA had their super cards at the Meadowlands, when I went to the cage one, it was a double cage. There was a double cage.
Of course.
I saw a double cage Ring of Honor. You know,
Of course. I can tell you my
Garoppolo? It's shaved.
Oh.
That's when
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
shaved heads.
Because their heads.
Okay, so this. Oh, all right. So
us and Chris.
this is definitely before when
for what? Huh?
when I was 15 and going, I can't believe they're fucking doing this. When Gino died, and I'm watching that I'm like, and they're giving the testimonials just like they did after 9/11 on WWF, and you know they're trying to stay kayfabe while doing this and to various degrees of success. And then in an equally terrible tragedy, Chris Adams was blinded, and they do this bit where he's being taken away by his wife, and I was old enough to go like, I can't fucking believe they did that. It was so fucked up. It was so fucked up. Listen, here I am. It is unconcerning how much David Manning looks like my cousin Jeff, but shrunken. And my cousin Jeff has a Southern accent. He's a great guy.
From
Southern accent with a stutter, a bigger and a badass. But he has David Manning head in a big fucking way.
Oh my gosh.
Baldy. You're fucking
Terry Gordy's the
bald, you
ref.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on here.
Oh, there's two refs, Gordy and Diaz.
Yeah. Oh, that young girl. Okay, you know what?
I love Scott, but I didn't see what the rest of her shirt said.
That young girl is a rat for Scott Casey. She looks
Scott
11
Casey.
years old. That's an 11-year-old Scott Casey rat. I almost said
I'm
Leatherface.
sure Scott
Boy,
said
that
a
would
little
have been
bit
bad.
later.
Johnny, you're
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were back.
Oh, our attorney's back. We're not saying anything like criminal here. We're saying
I want to say to all of our potential Patreon listeners, I apologize, and I will try to get educated to be a better person. I apologize to the
We
LF.
need woke, Johnny.
I apologize to the
Please.
LF community.
I mean,
here's the fucking thing. I am woke, Johnny. I had this argument with my friends
you
back in New Jersey.
really are. All I'm saying is Scott maybe gave an autograph to that lady in the crowd. That's all. That's probably all he gave her. I hope.
well between this broadcast is going to get a lot of viewers considering we've had JFK conspiracy talk and we've used the word woke.
Yeah, that's nothing makes me want to fucking put my fist through something more than just hearing the W word. It used to be for W, now it's for that.
W.
Between Bush and woke, it's ruined the word W for me.
W.
The word.
Yeah, the word W. There's 3 fucking syllables, Kelly.
W.
W. Maybe 2.
WCW.
WCW.
WCW. I've never seen.
We know how things go with Freebirds. As why they need 2 for 1 cage match is hilarious. But
okay, explain
Didn't
to me.
they always have that gimmick for
but 2 wrestlers
for tag team matches? Remember, they always had 2 refs.
I guess.
Yeah,
No,
they
Johnny,
have done that
Johnny,
before.
sure.
Yes.
Johnny's objecting to the fact that both refs are wrestlers. That's the point I think he's making.
Well, yeah.
Thank you, counselor.
Well, and they had the gimmick with the Flair.
Okay. By the way, this whole. By the way, welcome to You're Our Lawyer, and that's all the jokes from now on. To the
I
end of
refuse to be
Mystery
put in that
Titans
box.
Theater.
Yeah,
I refuse to be put in that box. I refuse to be put in that box, sir.
Well, just leave that to me.
I do like the odd.
Leave the
odd
boxing to me, Sean.
I do like the odd night court line throwaway like that. That's pretty good.
Hey,
Okay.
Night Court was a hell of a show.
Yeah, I love Night Court. Okay, I have to tell you this real quick in the middle of this mayhem.
Love Night Court.
While I was back in New Jersey, I was going to bed in the spare room, which has just basic cable, and one of their local rerun channels had Night Court on. I'm like, hey, Night Court. And it was what I remember as being the worst episode of Night Court ever.
No.
The one where Dan is 2-parter, where Dan's the Phantom of the Courthouse. And I remember going, of all the fucking Night Courts that I'm going to bed to, because there was nothing else on.
I was
I
hoping
bet
that'd
you
be
it
the
was
one.
really awesome.
But Gilbert Gottfried is fucking hilarious.
Oh wow,
That's
crazy,
cool.
isn't it? Cool.
The best case scenario.
He's the replacement DA
Very
for
interesting.
Dan.
Oh, that's
And he's
fantastic.
hilarious.
Is that when Dan had the heart attack?
No. It's when
Color,
It was revealed that Phil's twin brother embezzled a bunch of money, and and Dan was in on it, and he had to go on the run, and he becomes he goes crazy and becomes the Phantom of the courthouse, and they do a Phantom of the Opera bit, and they have a ball inside the
I
fucking.
barely remember it. Yeah,
it's the shit.
Nobody's even paying attention to the.
Now,
I know. I'm trying to
No,
think
I
because I
meant in
came
the
in
match. There's two refs and there was a pin going on. And
Well, Brian Diaz is an idiot, and Terry Gordy is drunk.
Right. That's why I thought I couldn't figure. Is that a Diaz repping like doing double duty tonight with Gordy? And then who are the masked wrestlers?
It's Chris Adams and Gino Hernandez.
Right.
They're the dynamic duo. We saw them get their head shaved.
No, what are you talking about?
I don't know who those guys are.
No, they didn't pretend they were other people.
I know. The protect.
That's Charlie Brown from out of town.
They don't.
No, they were like, "You want to see us bald? Fuck you. We're gonna wear masks."
Exactly. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just selling the gimmick. Sorry.
Good job, buddy. Always working.
I'm
Charles never stopped working.
Hold on. I was every now and then the spirit of Chris Von Erich channels me from hell. I was like, "Listen, goddamn, you mask motherfucker."
Yep.
Like he's got a third eye in the middle of his head there.
But look,
like he's like the Illuminati
back at this point, right?
Yeah.
Because I can see it.
I'm always working, but I'm never going to take a bump. That's me nowadays.
Oh no, the Diaz is out.
Duke thinks both refs are going to turn on the Von Erichs, which makes sense. Yeah, here it comes. Of course, Johnny's buddy.
Here we go. Let's get a real goddamn referee involved here.
The star of the show has arrived.
More refs than wrestlers.
You get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, Terry. Nobody came here to see you.
On your ass.
I'll have 5 people saying the exact same thing at the exact same time. That was beautiful.
Oh, God, right down.
Dude, we were just like the in sync of wrestling YouTube spoof show.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Anger at the same time.
The Duke says David Manning's going to give Gordy a Canadian destroyer.
If it was, if it was modern
How's that mask feel now, motherfucker?
Hey, the mask is extra protection against the claw. So I think an extra layer might help.
Yeah, we in the playground we used to settle our disputes by mask versus claw. 1, 2, 3. Fuck.
No, I'm just saying there's a little bit.
All right, time's up. Time to switch.
I'm saying there's an extra layer to protect your skull from that claw. That's all I'm saying.
So both refs
those meaty shot putting claws.
Yeah, I mean,
it was discus. It was discus.
A little bit helps, sir.
Yeah, discus. He set the record.
No.
One David Manning is greater than 2.
Two
wrestlers.
As far as setting records, did you guys see that picture of apparently Brock Lesnar's daughter goes to school here in Colorado State, and she set some shot put record, and they showed a picture of her.
I know. We all saw.
I'm not making fun. I'm like, there was never a Maury moment about who the father of this child was. Holy shit.
But man, sign
her
up, man. Sign her the fuck up if she's into it. It's like,
I wouldn't want her to because she's a giant woman who looks exactly like her father. Wrestling fans can be fucking assholes.
Oh no.
Interesting.
New champs.
Yep.
Main event.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, because they lost
Manning turned here. Is he their brother? That'd be great.
No, they lost them when they lost them when they got their head shaved, but now they got their heat back.
Cool.
And one of them clearly has his hair back.
But nothing comes of this.
Real lot for Kevin.
Well, no. Then they have.
Oh, there's Christmas Star Wars.
Yeah, Chris and Gino end up like maybe they lose them again. Or who the it's Lance.
What the hell's Bruce Hart doing here?
Yeah, whip that asshole.
Going into business for himself.
The governor of Texas at
here to tell.
I knew you were going to go there, Travis.
Bruce Hart here to tell them about the Industrial Revolution.
Fucking cheating Von Erichs lost fair and square to the dynamic duo. Oh, that's a fucking drop kick. That'll fucking shatter your goddamn draw.
Shoot drop kick by Kevin.
God damn it. I really wish.
I gotta get to the
some
dentist.
way.
I gotta get to the dentist.
We get Bruce Hart
We gotta
into
get
the
that.
Iron Claw film.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, what the hell are we doing in
We gotta
Texas?
catch that 11:30
Hey,
plus.
who you think's gonna play us in the movie, pal?
Chris Kattan for me. They got Chris Kattan.
Belushi
Well-
dead in this scenario?
No, you got Jim. You got sorry, you're stuck with Jim. Fuckwad.
I'll settle for a Jim.
Speaking of Gilbert Gottfried, Travis.
Yeah,
Also
no
dead.
kidding.
Also
You should
dead.
go with whoever does the voice of Mickey Mouse, because that's
Associate producer Bill Mercer.
Yeah.
Editor / slow-mo. Running back great Ricky Williams.
Now
University of
he wouldn't get in
Texas.
trouble.
Hook 'em horns.
He wouldn't
Oz
get in
Coleman.
trouble for his
I
marijuana.
love
Those
that. I love
horns.
some of his calls.
When's the next turnbuckles to touchdowns?
Yeah.
It's the other way around. Touchdowns to turnbuckles.
Turnbuckles, pardon
You
me,
fucking
sir. I'm a
asshole.
huge fan. I'm a huge fan.
This coming Friday, I believe.
Gary Bloodworth sounds like he had to be a football player.
Is it all Edmonton?
Yeah, it's the
Well,
all
they-
Edmonton
Oh.
Eskimos episode.
I don't.
Just below
Oh.
that, there was some with the Unburger. That sounds like a football player as
Yes.
well.
The
Yeah,
Unburger.
Absolutely.
They only serve 7-Up there. The Uncola, and there's an Unburger.
Kelly, I got to say, my dad.
Here we go.
Hey, here we go.
Are you
I'm-
hungry? Hey, are you hungry at 2 a.m. in Calgary and you just can't get enough cat shit in your
Red
goddamn
Deer, yeah.
omelet? Hey, I got the omelet for
Oh
you.
wow, Eddie's there too.
There
I
it is.
do
The-
remember this. Oh
I
my
love it,
God,
yeah.
It's been a
Oh my
long
God.
time.
The spatula. The same spatula.
spatula.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
That's a blast.
Oh, it smells like cat shit.
Boy, don't look into the Humpty Eggs.
Humpty's
guys.
Egg
Here
place
you go,
on,
Like
Travis.
on
he-
Edmonton Trail
What
and
is
McKnight
this?
Boulevard.
But the mascot died.
No, no, turn this up,
like,
Travis.
really nasty.
Is this Wild Man's? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Travis, this is for you.
Wild Man.
All right.
This fucking hair's my fucking thing.
How much has he changed?
How can you
That's
tell? He
what
looks
time.
like Cousin It.
Yeah. He's actually cutting a promo to the locker. This is the back of his head.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
Front,
trick.
in front of the high school rockers.
Hello, it's me.
Wearing the Roman Centurion helmet.
They should have brought him back
Yeah,
when they
'cause
did the
he's a wild
FBI.
man.
Yeah.
He's wild man
Yeah.
Sal Valemo. You know,
Yeah.
Romans are wild. Hello, I'm a wild man.
Peekaboo.
It's big Bob Archer.
Big.
You know, big. If you know what I'm saying. That means
Yep.
he's got the smallest dick in the locker room.
No. It means he's a made man.
Yeah, right. Boy, I didn't know he came into Steppenwolf too.
Of course he did.
None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense.
That's
How
why
can
those
you not
children
be?
are
Yeah, you
brewing.
have to be a baby.
This stinks. None of it makes. Look, he looks like a Centurion from Jesus Christ Superstar at the dinner theater that I used to go to.
Instead of Vinny
Definitely in a high school
Testaverde,
But
Yeah,
where
right.
he's wearing the
Tampa
shroud
Bay
of Turin.
Buccaneers.
Hey, Hat Man approves.
There's that guy. There's that guy.
That
He's
guy
there.
approves.
He
There
was
from
there
day
from
one.
day one.
There from day fucking one.
Hilarious. Well, no, we saw Hat Guy in like some early like
He's at
Spectrum.
Halloween
Oh,
Havoc.
Z
89.
Kyle,
Oh, yeah,
everybody! I'm a wild man. Z
I'm
Kyle.
not so wild, man.
Pretty wild, eh? I think
It's wild.
I think I'm a part of the Suprema race. How wild
That
is it?
guy hates him.
If you were to see the new Indiana Jones, and you to see a Centurions and Nazis in the same scene, it's crazy.
Beach bum.
Where's
Sandman.
Bruno to
Coming out to
Where's
the beach
Bruno
place.
to get rid of these shenanigans?
The wife that would eventually turn on
That's
him
Peaches.
for Raven.
Yep. And the Sandman wrestles in his surfer suit, and he comes
Yeah.
out to Surfing USA.
Yeah, how cool. So cool.
It's the shits. It's the fucking worst.
It's even worse.
Especially since you
Tommy
don't even have
Dreamer
to know.
suspenders.
It's
looks
easy
like
to say.
some
It's
weird,
easy
like-
to say since we know what the Sandman would become. But even if I had never that happened, this is the shits. What a terrible fucking wrestling gimmick.
Yeah.
He used to come out
Both
with
of
a
these.
surfboard too. He
Yeah, the
lost
surfboard. Yeah, he
Right.
fell on it in a fucking
He was
drunk.
that Baron
And his opponent, the Dayglow Gimp.
wearing like bed sheets from the local.
That's how he
Holiday
developed this
Inn.
drinking problem because he had to go out and wrestle in this fucking outfit.
Miss Peaches.
Miss Peaches. Oh, could I, Madam, could I make you a Mrs. Peaches?
She was my my favorite.
Would you do me
cartoon
the
teacher.
honor?
Miss
Yeah.
Peach?
Miss Peaches.
Yeah.
Got it. Camel
You guys
toe there,
didn't have
Mr.
You guys
Sandman.
didn't have Miss
Oh
Peach?
my God, Super Sandman.
There you go.
Mr. Sandman, tuck in your balls.
He also used that as entrance music.
I mean, that might
elsewhere.
they in that song it said "Bring me a treat."
course
Somebody
he
either
did.
treat his as balls.
Kevin, here he came out to Surfing USA.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Mr. Sandman.
EC Dub. EC Dub.
So, are we at Mike Schmidt's Sports Bar?
I don't think this is at Mike Schmidt's.
Darn it, because I know they ran early on at Mike Schmidt's.
Oh, they
did.
That's
Oh,
what
they
it was.
did.
That's
Mike
funny.
Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
Darn it.
Mike Schmidt addresses the patrons every
Fuck,
night.
that's
And goes,
funny, man.
I always
Dude.
wanted to open a bar. And a kid with
Dude,
bad
I want-
knees- A kid
I
with
want-
bad knees was told he'd never be in the Hall of Fame and open a bar.
I was going to say, we're talking about Mike Schmidt, the Hall of Fame third baseman. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh
And,
my
and
God.
Johnny's
Mike
doing his
Schmidt's
retirement.
his retirement. He's done it more than once on this show.
I'm clarifying for the judicial record.
Ass spank.
Great.
I
deep
really-
cut, Johnny.
That
I
falls
want-
under parody. That
Yeah,
falls under parody.
Yeah. Libel versus parody. I like it.
Yes.
Seriously, I want ECW, what we're doing now, like this Eastern Championship Wrestling,
Oh,
to
yeah.
evolve into what we've done with worldwide. I wanna
I've already, hey, great minds think alike, T.
awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
already thinking about doing that because then but you really have to navigate that well because ECW is still a copyright minefield
Yeah.
when it gets to a point.
Well, I mean,
But all
so is
this shit,
NWA.
nobody cares.
Yeah.
What? You're telling me no one cares about this match?
The
The
Wild
Wild
Man,
Man
Sal
Sal
Balomo?
Balomo.
The Wild
Can you
Man?
imagine?
Have
Yeah.
they not seen his 1987 Snake Pit appearance?
Exactly. That's
Have
what
you
made
seen
him
our
Wild Man.
Have you seen our Patreon numbers? Nobody cares about Wild Man. Sal Balomo.
Flirted with double digits.
Somewhere Bob Backlund is crying because he had to lose a match to Sal Balomo.
That's right.
Was
That was
it,
they were trying to turn him heel, right? Did he?
I think it was a time limit draw. Man.
Yeah, he didn't.
Wasn't it a draw?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was
because
a
they were
draw.
trying to turn him heel. They weren't going to beat
Yeah.
him.
It was his last match before
It
he
was his
left.
last televised match in WWE.
Yeah. They
That
wanted him to
Phantom
be a
shot
punk
was
rocker.
tremendous. I don't know if anybody saw that. It was like a phantom, like, whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't even touch him. The man took a good fall. Good job, Sandman.
First of all, the Duke is saying this is what inspired Neil Gaiman for the Sandman.
Yes.
And
Okay.
also, and
neon
Moose.
gay men. Neon gay men.
Now the lawyer's really pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Sean's secret.
Lawyer slash comic.
I've been to that bar.
But also Moose saying if the skirt goes up a few more inches, everyone is going to care about Balomo's snake pit appearance.
Are you kidding me?
But he's also known
There
for the
was not
nutsack.
much left there.
Dude, he's got the same hair down there that he has on his head. He's like he's got
Yeah.
Chewbacca in a fucking headlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
the
a
same.
Sal
It's the
Balomo.
same ship sailing down below as is up top.
I had
Sal
got a
Balomo.
giant bush.
Sal
What?
Balomo.
Are
This
you
is
telling
a
me
new
Sal
day.
Balomo has never used the
Hey, it's all
You
him
are
down
looking-
there below, Mo.
You are looking at a nude Sal Balomo.
New?
Dude,
We need the blue dot.
Yes.
it's on,
The Kellys. The Kellys.
It's on
the Kellys.
Kelly
search of-
approved new
It's
blue
on in
dot.
search of. We thought once
Oh,
we
man.
saw
I
it.
can't wait to
We saw the Sasquatch,
Today.
but it
We're in
was a new
search of
Sal Balomo.
Balomo.
In search.
It was actually
Hey.
Balomo's nutsack.
In case of emergency, you need the red X.
Oh my god.
That's where you get the red X. Yeah,
Red
Sean. Red X on Sal Balomo's nutsack.
No, that
know.
also should be Kelly's face. I think we just stick with what works.
Yep.
He just
Thanks
looks
to
like
my
someone who
love
would
for
fall-
censorship.
The
And all.
Balomo peaches. The Balomo peaches.
Yep.
The days
Peaches,
of
peaches,
plums.
peaches, peaches, peaches.
I'm a man who lost in
Come
time.
on. I'm at the end of my rope.
I don't
I'm
have
just-
what you call
I'm-
cash. Get the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Cowboy guy.
You're
Like-
no fucking centurion.
Sandman leading us.
What's wild man about you? There ain't nothing wild about you.
Is that the Straw Hat guy?
That is time
Was
traveling
that the
Travis.
Straw Hat
That is
dude?
time traveling Travis Woloshyn in his cowboy outfit from
I thought
Halloween.
I thought it was the
Holy
guy
shit.
who was in that late episode of 1989 Stampede Wrestling.
No,
that we
but I
watched.
saw the
Pete
guy with the straw
Montana.
hat.
Pete
off the side.
Montana,
I thought it was
yeah.
Straw Hat guy.
I
It
prefer
did
to
look
think
a
it's
little-
Saw a count
I
out?
prefer to think
Ugh.
it's time
That
traveling
was annoying.
time
Idiot.
It did
traveling
look like
Travis going, I love you.
time traveling Wild Eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, time traveling Wild Eyes is going, I
Yeah.
love you.
Unbelievable.
You're my wild man.
Moose says, "Look, an AEW
Yeah.
crowd."
I was there.
Wow,
He was
we didn't get the end of
Hey,
that.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up by snapping those waistbands, boys.
Yes.
All right, so this is the goodbye. Yeah, we got 2 minutes and 21 seconds.
Fantastic.
Quantum leaping Travis Woloshyn, says the Duke. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
There you go. This is the Fabs at
the
a
best.
bathhouse.
Athletic club. Athletic club, sir.
Yeah, I've never been to an like I've been to only a couple of athletic clubs like for my job to get rid of a mouse. No one was running around in their underwear. Now, I have been
But
to- I
you're
have been
not
to many-
Stan Lane.
I have
But
been
that
to
was in
many
1983.
bathhouses. I have been to many bathhouses. I'm quantum leaping Johnny Hedgepath. I
Yeah.
do pest control throughout time.
Hey, Johnny,
Okay.
Johnny, I thought this was what you're doing for your rehab after your
Oh, it was. Why do you think I'm back? Why do you think
I was
I'm
gonna
back,
say,
baby?
he's
14
exactly like
sexy-
this.
14 sexy stitches. They insisted. They said, "Do you have little tiny speedos?"
That's what I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
know,
That's
yeah.
Johnny.
Whoa.
Usually you show up in a hazmat suit, but when it's at a gym, you are in your little tiny speedos.
Of course.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
and the guns.
I mean,
and
I've
whatever.
never worn a hazmat suit in my life, but yeah,
You know what I
Filing,
mean.
that's
I don't
dates. That's dates.
I feel like I overdressed for the
Thanks.
occasion here. I'm sorry. You know.
Oh, this is my move.
Shake those
Yeah, of
balls.
course it is.
I
Shake
rule.
those
Shake,
balls.
rattle, and roll. That's
Shake
all
those
I'm
balls.
talking
Oh, can't wait to hunt
Shake,
some
rattle,
alligators.
Stop.
What's the
Hips
song?
Constantly
don't lie,
farting.
right, Travis?
I'm trying to
It's probably
remember what-
Hips don't
Loverboy.
lie.
It's Loverboy.
Hips
Okay.
don't lie.
It's gotta be Loverboy. I mean, I'm assuming it's Loverboy.
Gay bar called the Fitness Club, says the Duke.
That's what it is.
Awesome. 40 seconds left in tonight's show. Thank you,
Hey!
Kevin. Thank you, Sean. Join
Thank you,
us.
guys.
You guys got to
Yes.
see on. We're going to Toronto for the Patreon
Oh,
later today for a mystery match, but
It's
also
a spooky mystery.
famous pervert
Be sure to
Lord
give us
Alfred
$5
Hayes
to find
in his
out.
early days. Next show, yes, we will be back in 7 days. That's right, Moose.
Oh, now it's
tell your
getting
friends.
hot. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh,
What the hell was
Oh,
that?
no.
Was that his?
Oh, they fucked. They fucked. They
Like,
fucked.
and there's a lot of regret to that bar.
yeah,
Holy
yeah.
fuck, that was a
Oh,
mistake.
Hey, no.
Okay, we're not
We
doing
don't
it
wanna
again.
talk about
We're
it. I don't
not,
wanna talk about
we're
it.
not doing it
You know what?
again.
Look, hey, look, when things happen, partners, look, we're tag team champions.